Yo. Yo. My God, that's so out of. Let's fix that. Big man, I don't wanna hear no random words. Let's fix that. That better? I think that's better. Let's see everybody come in on stream. We'll go from there. Right, still setting up though. Balance. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're rolling, people. There we go. We're finally getting there. We're finally getting there. What's good, people? What is good? No, see, that's still out of. Fuck me. You man are sick, because you just bear with this shit on a regular basis. Me setting up last minute. How we feeling? How we feeling? Jack's in here. Deuce is in here. RMK. Campbelltown Custom. Ask your dad for a hocker. What a name. Congrats on 50k. Appreciate that, cuz. I've been at 50k for so long, man. It's been literally like nearly 2 years at this point. We just haven't moved. But that's my own doing. That is my own doing. Told you, ever since I hit 10k, I haven't, not that I haven't cared, but like I was content. Ever since 10k, I've been content. I ain't really chased numbers necessarily since then. My brother, I'll be so real. We have so much to catch up with today. Yeah, this stream's gonna be long. I have a if I have it in me, we're going 4 hours today. If I've got it in me, because there's so much to catch up on. It's ridiculous. I didn't realize that Shadow was dropping an EP as well, and I kind of want to cover that as well. But that's 2 EPs and then a lot of singles. So we ain't gonna waste too much time today. I'm gonna get to the 5-minute mark. We're at 2.5 now. We're gonna get to the 5-minute mark and then we're gonna just start. We're gonna get into it because yeah, it's a listen. It's summer holidays here, man. It don't matter. No, what do you mean? 4 hours is fine, man. That takes you to 11 PM. That ain't even late. My dad's stream is more important. I appreciate that, son. Listen, I'm gonna teach you some things in life, okay? How are you all feeling, though, people? Tell me something that's been happening in your life recently. Has it been good? Has it been a bit meh? Has it been drama? Have we been making the bag? We've been getting the bread. We've been getting the grades. We've been beating up people in school. Don't beat up people in school. Unless they deserve it, then beat them up. Move from Oz to the UK. Mad. Where you living? Where you living, bro? Where have you moved to? Clash of Clans Town Hall will be upgraded by them. Perfect timing. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's real shit right there. Give me my own music. We're playing my music today, not adverts. It's not what we're doing. Unless it's my adverts, then watch them. I make $2 per stream. Last stream got taken down. Copyright got them. Copyright got the last stream. 12 out of 15 songs got demonetized. Two of them got it blocked. Whether it's TW11. Not Taunton. Do you mean SW11? I don't know what that postcode is. You in London? TW? Torquay? Oh, Twickenham. Oh, okay. Okay, Twickenham. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, weather's all right here at the moment as well. We're rivaling you lot. We're rivaling you lot. We're at the whole of like 25 degrees. Listen, that's tropical. Tropical for us. Jack, bro. What we saying? What are we saying? Right. So, what we need to cover today. Let's do this. Also, I need another. Fuck me. You know what's so mad? I woke up well early today, ready to do stream, and I set up a lot of things, but I clearly wasn't ready because there's so many things I still haven't set up for stream. I've done it for so long at this point, I get too laid back. Right, there we go. That's a bit better. There we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Scenes active when you left for a bit. Coincidence? Yeah, because everyone's safe to put out music without me criticizing. No, I'm joking. Well, this week's been good. This week or two has been good. Busting central London yesterday for the first time. It's mental out here. Damn. What, are you singing, bro? Congrats, man. That's some good shit. OneFour HP boys. What are we just saying in general, or am I picking one for on specific criteria? Are you saying who's better, who's bigger? If you're just saying as simple as OneFour or HP boys, OneFour. But massive respect to HP boys as well. Oh, Nasanova got a new track. Oh, ain't that to promote his new clothing thing or something? Yeah, proper. Alright, we'll add that to the list. So, what we need to cover today. I've got Cogs, Talakai, Nasanova, Tommy Gun featuring JMs and Keel. Rems' Sky Sessions, which is apparently amazing. A-Girl, OneFour themselves, Indigo, Ryan King featuring Melbourne. That's what I've got on my list so far. Oh, and Nasanova now. If I didn't say Nasanova already. I think I did. Dundee and Wombat release song. Yeah, I heard. I know they've got the video out for it now. We already reacted to that on the album, the Realist State. It's quite a cool hook for that. Yeah, man. Let's dive into this, man. Let's start doing some shit because, as I said, it's gonna be a busy one today. So I think what we're gonna do, I think we need to get the OneFour stuff out of the way because it just makes sense to, innit? So I think we're gonna do OneFour. We'll do 3 tracks. We'll do 3 tracks. So we'll do like maybe OneFour, Nasanova, someone else's, maybe Tommy Gunn's track, and then we'll go and do Kobie Dee's EP, run that in one go, and then we'll come back and then finish off with some other singles and whatnot. IAmChazza also dropped with NASA. IAmChazza, NASA, what, Switch Up? From 3 months ago? Or am I missing something? Or am I missing something? Alright. Okay. While we let that advert play out, I've got a question to ask the chat. And it is, what do we think of the new OneFour? Prove them wrong. What do we think, people? What do we think? Are we rating it? Because I haven't heard it. I have a general idea of what it's going to sound like, but I haven't listened to it yet. Revis and Rico track, I'd say add to the list. Rags to Riches. Okay. Remind me. We haven't reacted to Switch Up. Okay, Switch Up. I'm pretty sure I have listened to it, so I've listened to it in my own time. We can probably visit it later on. Okay, Custom saying meh, Jack saying it's hard. What are we thinking about it? Have we heard it? It's done 170k in 10 days. I'm gonna be very curious now. Okay, it's kind of on course for the rest of their tracks. A little bit quiet, but reasonable. It's not like it's absolutely flopped. 6 out of 10. It's okay, but never been a huge fan of OneFour. So, all right, that's fair. It's a vibe. Okay. Wait, sorry. Let me get the notepad out. Because, you know, sometimes I like a little notepad. You know, it's nice. It's nice to just... Nice. It's nice. All right. OneFour proven wrong. I haven't been wowed by a OneFour song since probably Street Guide Part 2. That's what, at least a couple years old at this point. Like if I go on their page, Street Guide Part 2, Breaks and Caddies, 3 years ago. It's been 3 years since I've been wowed. They've had some okay tracks or even good tracks. I think Commas was a good track. I think Natural Habitat was a good track. But I haven't been wowed by them in a minute. And I think it's tough because for them to replicate the magic that they created during that lockdown period is insane. But I know that they have it in them. Now, from what I understand, this is a more rap-based track. Slower tempo, them rapping. And that's some real ish that I've been waiting to hear them do for a minute. And I've been saying this for a minute. I want to see what they can do when they're just rapping. I know they rap anyway, but you know what I mean? OneFour, prove them wrong. Let's go. Yeah, this 95 BPM business, man. That's what I want. Turn this up.
They told me off.
That part of the video was them giving out, were they giving out Air Forces or they just giving out trainers in Mountie, right?
Yeah, they told me off. They told me off. They told me off playing in school.
Yeah, let's go.
They told me I would fail in school, I had to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
They told me stay ass in the trenches where you belong.
Undecided says they got to do something viral again. It probably needs to be drill. I disagree. I want to hear them do something they haven't done before. Have they got any tracks where they just rap like this? That's been out. I know there's been one or two that might have been leaked. Have they done anything like this? Because, and again, I'm gonna be massively biased when I say this. This is my style of rap that I enjoy listening to. So of course, this is what I'm gonna want to hear. Just saying, I'd rather hear them do this than drill at the moment. Just saying. Let's go, JMs.
They told me I would fail in school, I had to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
They told me stay ass in the trenches where you belong. See, the day I went for bail, I couldn't pay the bond. Now when I walk by, they smelling Louis V or Saint Laurent. Like them days are gone, I look to the past for the better. Sitting in that cell, I was writing a lot more than letters. Now I'm seeing proper paper, that be my form of a fetish. Invest that shit in war while I close the door and forget them. Wait, nah, I just been in this shoe making fat tunes. Yeah, your boy can sing, but they know I can rap too. And all these dubs, I've been taking him in like a vacuum. I hate seeing success without my bros, but they'll be back soon.
They swagged on Cruise Control. This is better than Cruise Control already. It's better than that. Beat sounds kind of a bit dramatic. Yeah, it has a bit of a dramatic. I don't mind that though. The storytelling. I don't mind that.
I've been in the rain for time and I still don't know why. In this state I'm trying to get out. I use drinks to numb the pain and ease my mind. Yeah, cause I done spent my whole life trying to find a way out.
I definitely prefer the closer, more intimate mix on that as opposed to the more reverbed, distant sound. Or it just sounds nice because of the switch up.
I'm trying to find a way out. I gave up too much for this shit not to pay out.
Yeah.
Imagine where I'd be now if I didn't stay down. Looking how I made it out the gutter.
I'm just saying this is what I want to hear. Don't get me wrong, if they can replicate a Street Guide Part 3, let's say, go for it, go hard. But the more trappy bass sounds, it isn't for me. For me, And again, there's going to be people who are the opposite. They want to hear them heavy 808s. They want that future fucking 21 Savage American US style hip hop. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But this is just a bit more me.
Imagine where I'd be now if I didn't
Let's go,
stay
Spenny.
down.
Looking how I made it out the gutter just to be labelled a criminal. My heart turned cold standing at my mama's funeral. Looking at my siblings like which one of us gon' make it out. Could have been a saint, but the pain took me another route. Thinking about my people inside, it's got me burning up. But they can't stop the clock, so anytime, you know we're turning up. But I show them how we're living and what life is like with all the fame. Our money's different, people change, but the vision remains the same. See, I got plans to put my people in a better place. Take them out the trenches, put each one of them in real estate. Flex on all these rappers and these cops to make them feel away. Drip out in design, so when they see me I just smile and wave. They made examples and my guys locked in them prisons. Got the feds still playing games so I can rethink my decisions. Countless raids and FBI's got me dodging the system, cause they know we violated, we're turning bodies to digits.
I've been in the rain for time and I still don't know why. In this state I'm trying to get out. I use drink to numb the pain and ease my mind. Yeah, cause I done spent on the pain and ease my mind.
Yeah, that's barley. 10 million %, that's barley. Can I just mention the video as well? I like the mix of obviously the back, the tour footage, the behind the scenes backstage stuff mixed with shots for this actual video. Clean, really effective. Production, who produced this? I really like this beat. The soul sample business, yeah. The Get Back tour, Matt Wilson, great job. Everyone, shout out to everyone who got footage. Doesn't say who produced this or anything. But yeah.
Cause I done spent my whole life trying to find a way out. I gave up too much for this shit not to pay out. Imagine where I'd be now if I didn't stay down.
I front at 27-7. Call myself a felony. Did cells up in jails. I did get that shit by any means. With different pedigrees, can't call them those my enemies. It's on the field, my ops getting dropped, that's a penalty. And beefy pepper and my youngest gone handle it. Throw a few racks for some pampering. Take his girl for dinner, get the candle in. My life been like a movie, bring the cameras in. But I'm no hero, I'm the antagonist. I got no demons, I've been fighting with myself. I got music and a trap, but shit I hang up on the shelf. I've been talking to the mirror, I can trust nobody else. I've been calling up the God, but acting like I don't need help. I'm stuck in 2 months. Copped a few L's, now I got 2 9s. 10s in my DMs and you got 2 5s. Smoking on my ass, I got a new high. You know what's up with them, don't fuck with them, just talking, man. That's when you say you're good night, pussy.
I've been in the rain for time and I still don't know why. In this state I'm trying to get out. I use drink to numb the pain and ease my mind.
I'm fucking with it.
Cause I done spent my whole life trying to find a way out. I gave up too much for this shit not to pay out. Imagine where I'd be now if I didn't stay down.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Street X collab. Shout out Gucci Smoothie. Yeah. Tour. I like it. I like it a lot. Cold. Yeah, I fucks with it. I don't know. What do you lot think? What do you lot think? Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Yeah. I've said pretty much everything I've wanted to say already about it, really. It's just something I've always wanted to hear them do, because I know that they can do it. OneFour get pinned with the Oz Drill label, and understandably, they're the ones who really took that lane and run with it. Yeah, took a UK drill style and tried to make it their own, and took it so far to the point where everything got labeled as that. Because we had things that were nowhere near the genre of drill being labelled Oz Drill. And OneFour are a huge part in that. So I feel like during that time, they had to stay in that lane. Or maybe they felt trapped in it. Maybe they just felt like they had no other choice but to. Maybe that's all they wanted to make at the time, was drill. And then, after that initial run, a lot of real life stuff happening, which was happening the entire time, but it really caught up by a certain point. And they had to reevaluate, and it was JMs and Spenny basically holding it down on their own, on top of management, the team around them, etc., etc. Then they kind of return with this more trappy sound, and I personally think it's the weakest part of their run so far. I don't want to hear them only do rap like this, but I want to hear it here and there because they can do it, and I think it complements not only their what their ability is, but it can also complement what their story is. One of people's favorite tracks to come out of the OneFour brand is YP's Out of Sight. No? That's like a fan favorite by a lot of people. And they never followed it up with anything near that style. This would be the nearest thing to that. Like, it's just a case of, I just wanted to see the other boys do the same thing. They can capture the same mood. We've heard that with like the interludes on the EP, for example. But to be able to actually just run a 90 BPM track and just rap. And nothing, by the way, this isn't like the craziest lyricism or the maddest story we haven't heard. They're just solidifying basically what the documentary was about. But I like it. I think this does a very good job of that. JM's just did a feature for Tommy Guns. You know what? We'll do that right after this. We'll do that right after this. So yeah, I just wanted to hear the boys do it. Because they can do it. You know? JM's doing the melodic hook that complements everything. With the side A and side B. Welcome to Prison. Yeah, that Welcome to Prison was also on that vibe. True. So yeah. Shout out OneFour, man. Let's hear that Tommy Gunn track featuring JM's and Kill. Do you know what Kill is? Who they are, sorry? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Keil. I don't know. Have you heard the Tommy Gunn featuring JM's track? Tommy Gunn. That's Tommy's boy? Okay. This track's called Red Eye. It's called Red Eye. Alright, Tommy Gunn. Let's talk about Tommy Gunn real quick. It's a nice feature for him. It's a nice feature. There was a point in time where OneFour members were featuring on other people's tracks. For example, 7-0. For example, Spenny was hopped on a track with Capulet. And that was at the height of their peak, to the point where those features really took them tracks far. And you know, rightly so, because they were really cool tracks. I really like them. And I feel like the 3 days ago, 5.6k views. Yeah, if only this track came out 3 years ago, man. It'd be on 100k within 3 days, you know. But it's still a nice feature for Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn does deserve a bit of shine. If you don't know who Tommy Gunn is, Tommy Gunn, formerly known by a few different names, a couple different names if I'm not mistaken. He's gone for a couple of name changes. He is a melodic artist, does some really clean stuff, works real closely with his brother. Born in Hong Kong, according to Johnny. But yeah, he's a cool artist, man, and he's very, very consistent. If you're a fan of Tommy Gunn, you'll be pleased because he drops on a very regular basis. So yeah, man, let's go. Tommy Gunn, JM's, and Q.
Hey, yo, M's always saying, you know how we rocking on this song. Blah, blah, boom. Still
was just about to point out this video looks like it's gonna go hard. Navs. If it's a Navs revenge video, it's gonna go hard most likely. Let's go.
Still going on, cheap puffin' nosies, Cali got me red eye. Bros ducking them D's, moving them peace, more one for the dead guys. Same love from the OGs and the broskies, keeping my hair high. Couple setbacks, took a step back, bounced back, got my hair right. Still going on, cheap puffin' nosies, Cali got me red eye. Bros ducking them D's, moving them peace, more one for the dead guys. Same love from the OGs and the broskies, keeping my hair high. Couple setbacks, took a step back, bounced back, got my hair right.
Denied their block before they got tucked. I know a fiend that struggled with paying his debt, now he's in a crutch. You know how it goes, you swim with the sharks, then they looking for lunch. Started running his mouth, must have ran out of luck cause I heard it got shoot. All of a sudden they ain't saying much, double talk of the town, no more talking the tough when you end up like Kennedy. Losing that energy, guess there ain't much to say on the way to the cemetery. Choppers like Kennedy, I know some Buddhas and junkies with paying with Kennedy. They living off Sentinel, but they're doing that job with a different identity.
Still going on, cheap puffin' nosies.
I don't love it. I don't love it. I wanna like it, man. I wanna like it. It's Tommy Gunn, man. I just no. But hey. As I literally said during the OneFour reaction, not even 5 minutes ago, I prefer the rap kind. I prefer real rap over the trap style of hip hop. I just do. I don't love trap. I don't love it. We're gonna listen to Lee. Lee has a new track. That actually did surprise me from what I've heard. I need to listen to that properly, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, this it's all right. Like, it's all right. It's all right. It's not It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. But
Cali got me red eye. Bros ducking them D's, moving them peace, more one for the dead guys. Same love from the OGs and the broskies, keeping my hair high. Couple setbacks, took a step back, bounced back,
I know
got my
what he
hair
made
right.
at least cause he's doing life, still sending his love. Yeah, under detain, he's still in immigration, under the 5-1. Inside, outside, drilling regardless. Opposition, they're harmless. Whole team full of starters, and my ops all know. For my brothers, I'm heartless. So please don't talk to me about being in the field. I've been in the field when I should've went schoolish. What's a move on the pod, no MJ. Y'all can't pass it on my toolie. Nowadays they say that they're outside, but inside it's hard to tell. Asked around about you in jail, but your name and min don't ring no bell.
My brother still pushing that Peter, step by step, let's see how it pan out. They see me got fashion now, but I still put a tech on, sliding fashion now. Brick by brick, how I'm building this shit. Bro, see you with whatever I'm with. Cannot be falling out over no bitch. Screaming free, twin, not my twin free. They ain't seen no Asian like me, I'm city's Bruce Lee. They still tryna bite me, wanna be just like me. Yeah, she got me geeked up, I'm the one I might be, I'm the one I am. Still going on, cheap puffin' nosies, Cali got me red eye. Bros ducking them D's, moving them peace, more one for the dead guys. Same love from the OGs and the broskies, keeping my hair high. Couple setbacks, took a step back, bounced back, got my hair right. Still going on, cheap puffin' nosies, Cali got me red eye. Bros ducking them D's, moving them peace, more one for the dead guys. Same love from the OGs and the broskies, keeping my hair high. Couple setbacks, took a step back, bounced back, got my hair right.
it's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. I'm a little bit disappointed by it though. I don't think that if that was your introduction to Tommy Gunn, I don't think that does him justice. I think he has so many better tracks, in my opinion. He has so many better tracks. Yeah, maybe it's one. Aaron, that's a good point. I think it's one of them ones where you just got to listen to it a few times. 100%. There's definitely songs that grow on you over time, and that you just learn to appreciate more. Sometimes when you learn the hook, sometimes when you even learn some of the lyrics, a song becomes so much more fun to listen to. Maybe it's one of them. I'll definitely give it a couple of more tries over the next week or so, but it doesn't jump out to me on the first listen, and that's okay. There's also plenty of songs that I've reacted to and been like, yo, this is hard, and then by my third or fourth listen, I'm like, maybe I overhyped it a bit. It can swing both ways. That's the beauty of a reaction channel. It's your first time hearing something. It's your first initial thoughts. But how many films, how many games, how many albums have you listened to and changed your opinion over time? How many things age well and how many things age poorly? You know? There's plenty of songs that I have saved like in my Spotify from like 2016, 17 that I listen to now and I'm like, you liked this? You know, like, it happens. So maybe this has the effect where it does grow on me, but in terms of first impressions, yeah, I don't love it. Which is a shame because I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Alright. We're not going to listen to the IAmChazza one. I want to listen to Nova's newest one, Proper. Surty with Proper. Which is, I believe, going to be his new clothing line or brand or something to do with that anyway. So, yeah, let me know if you've heard the new NASA track. Oh, excuse me. Let's go. New NASA track. Have I heard Indigo's new track? You know what? I actually haven't listened to it in full yet. But I have a good idea. We'll listen to that.
No blue ticks, but I'm still sturdy. I got plenty of dirt on my jersey. I'll run a man down, I'm jumping around on his head like I'm trying to get sturdy. Had love for the streets since young, doesn't love me back to help me make 30. I'm way too old for the distance shit, nowadays I just find that nerdy. A lot of these people be asking if love is still down for the hood like I ain't done enough. They went around when we're doing it tough. Now they're showing us love when they know that we're up. Free hot shot, my brother, I love you. Whatever you need, my blood, just give me a call. If I do ever call you my blood, you're one of my brothers, I spilled that for. DPP really took K's freedom, so I say free them until I see them. We're not most wanted for no reason. How many ops have the gang deleted? If I said it, I mean it, you better believe it. Know that the gang come proper. I told my girl if I don't come back, I could be dead or I could be locked up.
You know what? I gotta give it to NASA. NASA has really polished his vocals over time. Like, he's really polished them. He's sounding very comfy here. Who produced this? Produced by Beats with Chef. Chef, I love you guys. I love you guys. I don't love the choice of this 808 personally. I don't love it.
That the gang come proper. I told my girl if I don't come back, I could be dead or I could be locked up. No blue ticks, but I'm still sturdy.
It's not even. I don't know why it bothers me. I just don't like it. Rest of the beats.
Girl, if I don't come back, I could be dead or I could be locked up. Blue ticks, but I'm still sturdy. I got plenty of dirt on my jersey. I'll run a man down, I'm jumping around on his head like I'm trying to get sturdy. Had love for the streets since
that's a nice bar.
Young doesn't love me back to help me make 30. I'm way too old for the distance shit. Nowadays I just find that nerdy.
Got you, Jaden.
Everyone does a gang do drills and trapping. That's why we're late and shit. Nowadays I just find that nerdy. Everyone does a gang do drills and trapping. That's why we're labeled the OCN. My circle's tight, everyone in my circle right. That's why I don't do new friends. Lads same age as me, still talking the next. I'm childish, grown ass men. I've been in the streets, I've been in the beef. That's why I rap and I don't pretend. Still down for the gang, that's true, no cap. It's proper, six, my crew, my batch. If girls don't cups or ops don't shots, they both can say I threw right back. Before I got grabbed, I would burn a boy. But now that I'm back, I've been on the low. Nobody can say that we ain't on smoke. You should know by now that we ain't no joke. No blue ticks, but I'm still sturdy. I got plenty of dirt on my jersey. I'll run a man down.
This ain't bad. I can't lie. Out of this is all right, man. It's all right. Again, we've been talking about these trappy kind of songs. I know it's going to be a bit of a theme going on at the moment. I prefer it to the last track we listened to by a smidge. By a smidge. If the last one was like a 4, this is like a 5. Maybe even a 6. This is like a 5 or 6 out of 10, man. It's alright.
Jumping around on his head like I'm trying to get sturdy.
It definitely don't wow me. Definitely don't wow me. But it's alright, and I can't lie. NASA's sounding clean on this, man.
My jersey, I'll run a man down. I'm jumping around on his head like I'm trying to get sturdy. Had love for the streets since young, doesn't love me back to help me make 30. I'm way too old for the distance shit. Nowadays I just find that nerdy. No blue ticks, but I'm still sturdy. I got plenty of dirt on my jersey. I'll run a man down. I'm jumping around on his head like I'm trying to get sturdy. Had love for the streets since young, doesn't love me back to help me make 30. I'm way too old for the distance shit. Nowadays I just find that nerdy.
I think that's a contradictory lyric. I'm too old for the dissing shit, but you spent half the track talking about smoking ops and jumping on people's heads. So just keep that in mind. Just that's one criticism I'll have of the lyrics. But that's not a bad track. Bag looks nice. Yeah, man. All Australian artists sing the same stories. Johnny, I massively, hugely, immensely, quintessentially disagree with that statement. If you think all Australian artists sing the same stories, you're listening to the same set of artists. Because what Nova talks about versus what Kobie Dee is about to talk about are going to be two different lanes. And what Kobie Dee talks about versus what OneFour talk about is a whole different lane. And what OneFour to A-Girl, and then A-Girl to Complete, and Complete to Indigo, and Indigo to Chillin' It, and Chillin' It to Billy Marie. They're all different artists. All different artists. Shout out to every artist I've just named. But Rops one. What Rops and Brothers are talking about versus what Barker is talking about are two different worlds. So no, I massively disagree. Not every artist sings the same story. I get what you mean, though. It does feel like the popular stuff is starting to sound the same. I would agree with that. I would partially agree with that statement. If you was to say, all of the big artists are doing the same thing, yeah, I think that trend is being followed, and I think it's starting to die a bit, and I feel like we need to refresh it. But I also would like to, the optimist within me would like to say that's why I think these smaller artists that have really got a truth to what they're saying are coming through. I think that's why Indigo's growing in popularity. I think that's why Kobie Dee's finally getting his flowers. I feel like that's why Barker is finally getting her flowers. I feel like that's why artists like Greeley, despite not being huge, to a select amount of people is massively respected because of the consistency within his messages. So yeah, no, don't be sorry, bro. Don't be sorry. You're voicing an opinion, and yeah, if I've managed to explain what you more so was trying to get at, then all good, man. By the way, you can disagree with what I say as well. If you feel like no, everyone sounds the same, full stop, then fine. But yeah, listen, it's tough because this scene right now. Let's talk about it real quick. I feel like there's been a huge spike in people at the moment saying that the Oz scene is dead. The hip-hop side of things are dead. And I feel like it's reasonably active at the moment, but I feel like just a lot of the popular stuff is feeling very much the same old. The Drake-Kendrick beef was huge this year for hip-hop worldwide. And I feel like there's a lot of people in Oz now that are like, oh, wait, diss tracks get you traction? Okay, let's start throwing diss tracks around. And I get it. And coming from a place of grime where it's all about clashing and diss tracks, yeah, there's a part of me that loves that. But I got to be invested in the story behind it. And a lot of the stories behind what's being thrown out there is just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Like, I don't want to disrespect anyone individually. This is a blanket statement for everyone. But a lot of people want to act like they're on clashing and want to act like they're on diss tracks and act like they're on beef. You're not. You're really not. I feel like some people have been backed into a corner to a point where they've had to defend themselves. That I can respect at least. But other people being like, yo, I'm going to send for you on a track. Listen, you don't have to be about it in real life. You can purely be about music and still clash and war people. Wombat and Righty, or anyone within the battle rap space. I will be slightly biased towards that, but I'd say that. Do you know how many artists I hit up to do battle rap that were like, I am not on battle rap? That's fine, by the way. Nothing wrong with that. But all of these people that are like wanting to do diss tracks all of a sudden, none of you would do battle rap. None of you would do a live clash. A lot of it's music. And when a lot of you see each other in similar spaces, nothing happens. And again, I don't want to see people beefing each other real life like that. Yeah, I'm a massive hypocrite in that regard. I don't want to see people. I need you, man, to all make your money. I need you, man, to all build your own legacies. Get your mum out the hood. Raise your children right. And go about your business. Yeah, that's what I want all of you lot to do. But there's so much bullshit flying around right now that is, I think us as a fan base are getting really sick of. Because it doesn't feel like there's any real substance behind it. It feels like, okay, what? We're gonna grab a bag by chasing this. Oh, I can do a Drake and Kendrick thing. And again, I emphasize this. This is a blanket statement. Because I know people are gonna start pointing out names in the chat. This goes for everyone. If you're really if you really want to prove you're a better MC, go make good music. Hell, even set up a clash. Go do battle rap. And if that ain't your thing, that's fine. Then you're on the real life thing. Okay, if you're on the real life thing, let your actions match your words. So go one or two ways. If it's just words, go prove it then. If it's just actions, stick to actions and stop talking about it online. If you're both, and you're really both, then I want to see the consistency within both. Controversy sells 100%. And I'm not sitting here saying be a pacifist and everyone get along together, because I've learnt the hard way, not everyone wants to get along with each other. Shout out to all the people that are just collabing and doing their thing. Yeah? Shout out to everyone that is just genuinely just trying to make something of themselves. I understand not everyone thinks the same as me, where it's all about the art and it's not. Listen, some people are in this game for money. If you wanted to get rich, I don't know why you picked hip-hop, but cool. But there's a lot of bullshit, man. There's a lot of bullshit, and I think people as a fan base are getting sick of the bullshit now. I think we're over the bullshit. I think people just want to hear regular, consistent, and good quality music. And I feel like we've got everything else around it apart from the good quality music on a consistent basis. And the people who are doing that aren't getting their flowers. How many artists have I shown you guys where you're like, I ain't heard of that person. Rah, they're actually sick. What do I think of Marv's? Marv's is a sick artist. But does Marv's get the flowers that he deserves? To the people who have heard him, probably so. But how many of you haven't heard of Marv's? Probably quite a few. No, like... Barker and Indigo are a new wave. Yeah, I think they are the breath of fresh air amongst a lot of gas and bullshit. I think that's what they are, because they've been doing it for a minute. Barker's been around longer than 2023. Indigo's been around longer than 2023. 2024. So I think those artists are really starting to shine to the people who have heard them, because they're sick of hearing everything else. Numbers don't lie. And as... Okay, so Jack makes a very good point here. It is a business. This is an art form and a culture that has turned into a business. The problem is, in the US, that business, there is money to be made. There is fame to be gained. In the UK, on a smaller scale to the US, there is money to still be made and there is fame to still be gained. Now, in a step down from that, there is Australia. Australia, there is not that much money, and there is a ceiling on how much fame there can be gained. So if you are doing this for money and fame, you've got to be in the top 5 artists in this country. Outside of that, you're not making bread. And you're not that famous. Because as much as everyone wants to give shit to someone like Leroy Leroy went and did his thing abroad. That guy is 100 times bigger than any artist that is still in Australia. So that counts for OneFours. That counts for Chillin' It's. That counts for Cursors. Now, some people want to stay in Oz and cement their legacy there. Cursor, great example of that. Didn't care about worldwide. Didn't care about the money. Didn't care about the numbers. Cared about his core fan base. And say what you want about that guy, but has probably the most loyal fan base in the history of Australian hip-hop. Because he didn't care for the outside bullshit. He cared about what his core fan base was about. Is Cursor perfect? Absolutely not. He'd be the first one to admit that. But were his intentions and was his content consistent over the years? Yeah. There's a reason why we talk about him as one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT, of Australian hip-hop. I'm not saying everyone has to sound like Cursor. Things need to evolve. Things need to move on. I think Cursor actually saying, you know what, I'm stepping back now, focusing on being a dad and focusing on family and focusing on me. After putting in my work, I've done my due diligence. You know, that's English. Yeah? And just focus on me now. I think that's smart. He didn't live too long to become a villain and arguably put out his best work at the back end of his career. I respect it. I have nothing but respect for that guy. And Cursor, by the way, is not my favorite artist to listen to. But I have so much respect for the guy in how he handled himself and how he navigated this space, because this space is fucking toxic. So yeah, anyway, rant over. I might even upload that, man. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of bullshit flying around right now. And I think a lot of people are sick of it. So shout out to all the artists that are putting out real stuff right now, because it really is getting its shine. And to all the people that listen to this, if you have listened this far, there is plenty of good artists out there. You just need to look for it, man. Okay, you know what will be a very good blanket thing, because this platform is way more consistent than mine. Once upon a time, I'd plug myself for this. Right now, I'm gonna plug. Go and follow Take Flight if you haven't already. Because what Wings is doing is he isn't covering everyone. There are plenty of people that slip through the cracks when it comes to Wings. But what Wings is doing is at least being, one, the optimist. Me, unfortunately, I've lost most of my optimism. So I'm at a point where I'm ready to bitch and whine about shit. Wings has stayed 98 to 99% positive the entire time I've seen him exist. Okay? He's also doing a good job of sharing the big artist, but also the other ones that are on that point where they should be breaking off and doing bigger things now. Like a Tommy Guns, like an Indigo, like a Marvs, like a DeAndre, like a whoever. Rems, yeah? So like those guys and girls. And I feel like if you look at the weekly drops, he'll be sharing some good shit. Hell, I even stumble across some things and artists that I ain't heard of before through Wings. Like I said, once upon a time, I'd even say my platform was that place. We was covering every nook and cranny. I'm not as consistent nowadays. We're going to try to do some today. But yeah. So if I have anything to plug on the last thing of this, go follow Take Flight. Go follow Hayden Wings. And when there's new releases this week, go and listen to it. And you will find some gems. You will find some people that you enjoy. Anyway, man, we're moving on to Kobie Dee's album, because after that, I need some real shit. Need some real shit in my life. Damn. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Alright. Kobie Dee, have you got a playlist? Yes, you do. Good man. Good man. We got 8 tracks here. We have heard one of them. We've heard 2 of them. I've heard Statistic and Warriors and Storytellers. Sick. Is this in tracklist order? Because you should always listen to EPs and albums in tracklist order, people. You can say thanks, Dad, now. You can say, I can say you're welcome, you know? No, it's not. It's not in... Father's Eyes. Have we got the interlude on here? Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright. Sorry, that might have been loud in your headphones. Sorry for moaning, people, but yeah, man. I think we're just sick. We're just sick of hearing bullshit at this point, man. Have we listened to Rops yet? Nah. Nah. I ain't gonna cover them diss tracks. I ain't gonna cover them. Alright. Before we get into this, I say just a quick break. I'm gonna just top up the water real quick. If you need to chug a piss, chug a piss. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just take a break for a moment. You know what? I need some real shit in my life. Let's something that I've already heard that I don't wanna. I don't wanna get copyrighted. Give me something good, man. No, I need to listen to that still. You know what? You know what? You know what? How about this? How about this? How about we throw on some cursor? I'll be back in 2 minutes, people.
They said I went soft. Who you fucking kidding? Pump me block to block. They got the wheels spinning. Low ride, straight bump when it go past. So high, blaze up in a known club. Invest. I got the big plan. I'll bring the future up, resting on my wingspan. Give you details, maybe on a later date. In 5 years, I'm signing rappers up to ABK. I know the secret. I'm a cocky prick. Drop my second album, fucking over, got me rich. I'll make you know, I'll make you a star. But in the meantime, this is mine, watch me aim for the stars. I'll be paid until the day that I die. Quality with quantity, so I'm making it mine. I got so much power, style so sour. Take my jewelry off before a shower, take it out. Plus I'm kinda paranoid, so the boys that I roll with will carry on with beef and feed you up the fucking whole dish. I'm only ever hated when it's on the internet. I see them up in person and they shake my hand and give respect.
What's good? We back.
Faggot. That's the way of the game. Some would say it was lame. I don't blame them, not me. I was created to be the fucking greatest of me. If they hate it, they hate what they see. If they wait for a year, but they probably won't do that. Execution in the news to any hater, true fact. That means you actually dead. Kinda scary knowing I could put a stack on your head, bitch.
Alright.
No matter what, motherfucker gotta rate me for rap. No taking it back. Rhyme make me a stack. I'm saying you're whack. Try hate me for that. Try it.
Low-key hit the gym for a month and have that. That's me, cuz. Skinny legend for real.
Cheeky smile and your slut loves dimples. You know my name if it hasn't been saved. It's kinda easy, motherfucker. Read the tat on my face.
Alright. Shout out curse. But we are gonna go over. Well, we're gonna give it another minute. We're gonna give it another minute. Let people get back. Dez is in the chat. Can everybody say hi to Dez? Can everybody say hi to Dez? This is a quiet ass stream, man. This is wild, man. My channel's dead. Once upon a time, if I put OneFour in the title, Kobie Dee EP, this would have went crazy. It's alright, man. It's alright, because you lot are still here. We're lonely together, people. As Dave once said, we're all alone in this together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I should have put OneFour. Oh, by the way, Kobie Dee drops an EP. It should have been that way around. I'm just so done. I'm just so done. Just doing all the clickbait shit because I'm not there. Yeah, it's because Dez isn't here carrying the channel. That's what it is. You know? What's your favorite Dave song? Ha ha. You want to get into this conversation? Okay. It is not his best, but my favorite Dave song of all time is my 19th birthday. And I don't think it will ever change. Selfishly. What I think Dave's best song is either Black Heart Attack has to be up there. Best. I mean, the intro to Psychodrama, just Psycho, is got to be up there. Leslie has to be up there. Jekyll and Hyde was my introduction to him. That will always have a place in my heart. That was Three Rivers, great shout. Finza, who are you, my bro? That is a, hey, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. They are great shouts. Jekyll and Hyde might be like 5th for me. It might just make my top 5 because it will forever hold a place in my heart. It was my introduction to Dave. His Black Box has to have an honorable shout out. What was the track you showed me? And he's on the beach. Oh, Two Birds, No Stones. Honorable shout out there as well. To be honest, you got me into music. I appreciate that, man. You're warm in my heart, man. See, we're lonely, but we're all alone in this together, baby. I need to hear shit like that from time to time, man. Appreciate that, cuz. Alright, Kobie Dee EP. Guys, let's actually make a poll for this. Have you... Oh, no. Have you heard Kobie Dee Chapter 26 EP? Have you heard it? Have you heard Kobie Dee's EP? Yes or no? I feel like it's going to be a majority no, and that's okay. That's why together we are going to listen to this today. Crazy Tube. Alright, listen, whatever you watch, whatever site you watch porn on, that's up to you, my bro. Not sure. Okay, if you watch the streams, you would have heard me listen to Warriors and Storytellers. Maybe even have heard me listen to Statistic. Yeah, Kobie doesn't drop an insane amount, but he's reasonably consistent. Like, he's dropped something every year, kind of thing. And I'm okay with that, because when he does put out, he puts out good quality music. So Kobie Dee is someone I don't always need to hear from. It's like JK. I don't always need to hear from him, because when I do, I know it's going to be quality. All right, let's do this. Kobie Dee Statistic. We have 8 tracks to get through. Let's lock in, people. Let's do this. I've heard this. I've heard this intro. This is the lyric video.
Yeah. Picture yourself being 10 years old and having visions stuck in prison because of stories that were told around you when you was younger. Now that's all you could see. Thinking more than likely that could be me. See my uncle on TV for a prison escape, and at the age of 16 I thought I'd seen my fate. Always thought it was inevitable, what more can I say? To this day I get the feeling they might lock me away. I'm a black man living in this country where it's normal to be sent to a place where my people make almost 50%. That's half of the populations in our prisons today. We only make up 3% of this country, ain't that a shame? Yeah, that's fucked up. Man, they got us cuffed up. People out here dying, but
deep that 50% of the prison system, but only 3% of the population. You can say what you can. Listen, man, you got a white boy from England ready to be talking about race, religion, cultural politics. Listen, it ain't even my space. I'm gonna let you decipher what you want from it, yeah? But just deep what he's saying. Deep it. I don't think you're listening to the buzz, brev.
black man living in this country where it's normal to be sent to a place where my people make almost 50%. That's half of the populations in our prisons today. We only make up 3% of this country, ain't that a shame? Yeah, that's fucked up. Man, they got us cuffed up. People out here dying, but we'd rather fill our cups up. Fathers leaving sons and turn around and say it's tough love, making up excuses, spitting rubbish like a dump truck. But am I being realistic for trying to get this message to the ones that might have missed it? We only get one life, so why risk it? Man, fuck being a statistic. It's time to change the way we see the world, but more important, it's time to change the way we see ourselves. How we supposed to spread our wings before we see his hell? We are kings and we are queens before we're anything else.
The reason I have such a respect for someone like Kobie Dee is he does something that Lissy also does very well, which is let's not be our own worst enemies, because everyone looks down on us as a culture, as a peoples, but we also look down on ourselves. And how are we meant to break our own stereotypes and our own what the common perception is of us if we don't break it ourselves first? I think it's a message that both of them shoot in their own right, and I think they do it very, very well.
It's the way we see the world, but more important, it's time to change the way we see ourselves. How we supposed to spread our wings before we see is hell? We are kings and we are queens before we're anything else. It's got me thinking while I'm making this. We plan funerals before we plan 80s. Cause you're expected to die young if you're indigenous. The poisons in the food and the substances that they've given us. They put our elders on a ball and chain. Stop their kids from learning culture, now we think it's shame. Took our fathers, never knew if they'd be seen again. And wonder why there's deadbeat dads, our generation's pain. So tell me, what are we to do? I chase dreams for the kids who ever dreamed it too. So many youngins with a passion never see it through. Our kids are popping pills and smoking rocks the size of Uluru. And suicide is oh too common. About 10 that I've known myself. So many teens that I've seen in coffins. Too many times I thought I'd kill myself. Where I'm from, we try to find our idols. Out of mind and they was out of sight. I fell victim to a vicious cycle. Before I ever learned to ride no bike. I'm well aware what they portray us as. Alcoholics with our houses full of vacant dads. Call us criminals for trying to numb the pain we have. Invest a couple millions in more prisons and think less rehabs. We're so much more than what they say we are. Yeah, we don't fit inside the lines cause we're a work of art. The first to walk along our matriarchs, the first astronomers, that's how I knew I'd be a superstar. So am I being realistic for trying to get this message to the ones that might have missed it? Only got one life, so why risk it? Man, fuck being a statistic.
This does a great job as
being a statistic.
As an intro.
Shit, man, I ain't trying to be no statistic.
Okay, let's ask you lot. Why does this do a great job of being an intro? For an EP, for a project, I don't know if it's going to be a concept or not. Why is it important? Well, actually, there's many ways that you can do intros, by the way. Many, many ways. But what does this do very well? I want to ask you lot. I want to see if you lot think the same as I do. Yeah, I want to see what you lot think. Because I know why I like this. I know why I like this. I like this because you don't know why I got shows the artist and their base of what to expect. Bingo! This I know. This is why this guy appreciates Dave, because he understands how projects work. It's an introduction to a purpose and reason for change. Kind of. As an Australian, you grow to respect things like this. This definitely, if you respect your culture. Sorry, there's a thing on the chat that I can't read the bottom corner. Yeah, this introduces what the tone of the project is going to be. Okay, I'm talking about my peoples and I want to be an inspiration. So now, as an intro, I expect this to summarize what to expect going forward. And that can also be sonically how it's going to sound. Okay, I expect this to be rap based. I expect this to be heartfelt. I expect this to be introspective. You know, and likewise, you can go listen to an album where it's mad hype off the start. Okay, cool. We're here to talk our shit today. Okay, we're here to turn. That's what an intro to a project should be. Has your style changed? Has your sonics changed? What? Yeah. But yeah, as this style of artist, as a real rapper, this is kind of what you'd expect. Does a really, really good job. Simple, but a lot of substance. A lot to dig deep on. All right. So that was number 8 out of 8 on this playlist. But according to the track list, Father's Eyes is the next track. And it's an interlude. Best way to start here. Give it a rest. Yeah. Damn, we got a double advert. Double? Hit me with a double? Alright. Let's do this track. Numero 2.
Search Get Into Teaching.
Shut up. Yeah. Adblock don't work no more, man. And I have premium, but it's on my other personal account, not on my YouTube account.
I made a lot of
By the way, can I just mention really simple artwork for this project with just a collage of photos, but I like it. I like it. I like it. Alright, interlude. Let's go. Father's eyes.
I made a lot of mistakes.
That sound in the back sounds like when you get ultrasound. When you're pregnant. So I'm presuming, based on the title and that, I presume we're talking about fatherhood here.
I made a lot of mistakes, but I've been learning every way that I can. I'm still working on this, man.
Oh, sorry. This is the interlude. I meant to be listening to Father's Eyes. My bad. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. I can read. I promise. This video clip was filmed. Oh yes, I have heard this. But yeah, this video clip was filmed on unceded Bidjigal. Forgive me if I've said that wrong. Bidjigal land, where I was born and raised. I acknowledge and pay respect to my ancestors and elders, past and present. We are the oldest continuing culture in the world. This was and always will be Aboriginal land. I've heard this before as well.
Today I'm thankful for the ocean, I'm thankful for the animals. Give strength to my family, my partner, my kids, my nieces, my nephews.
Tēnā koe tamanu I te rānau mai hara mai. My family, for this time, look after us, watch over us. Tēnā koe.
What is he doing there with those two stick-like instruments? You know what? I really want to sit down one day with a Kobie Dee, a Barker, a JK, whoever, and I really want to learn more. Because I've dived pretty deep into like Polynesian culture and whatnot. I really want to dive deeper into Aboriginal culture and just learn some more, learn the basics. Can one of you lot reach out to me, please? I want to have a chat one time. I really do. Please, school me. I want to learn.
Keep thinking shit gon' get better. Had to make it through the rain, cause life don't stop for the weather. Had to change my life around, cause I forgot my endeavors. If I ain't do this for my daughter, what the fuck would I tell her? I kiss her hair when she asleep. Think about the times when I was down and I was weak. When she was just a newborn, I was out here in these streets. I was consuming anything that made me feel like I was free. But I was hurting, I was empty, I was dead inside. Couldn't count how many days I made her mother cry. We was young and full of problems, we ain't put aside. Dealing with some trauma, we forgot that she was on the ride. I finally understand this was the same for my mom and my dad. I was 21, but they was even younger than that. Mom was 16 and pregnant when she finally had her firstborn, and my father would finally become a dad. Unaware of what it takes, shit, he was only a kid. Couldn't blame me for the things that he eventually did. As I get older, I can see through all the cracks that he slipped. And it's a shame, but it is what it is. And I'ma keep on singing.
If you can see it through my eyes, and you can see
The vocals are insane, man.
Slipped, and it's a shame.
By the way, I mean, I know we're going to talk a lot about what the content of what Kobie Dee's doing today. But Kobie Dee as a rapper also is so polished. So polished, man. Like, it's crazy how because of the weight of what he's talking about, you forget that the fundamentals of the actual hip-hop element of him rapping and whatnot. And it's just, yeah, it's overlooked because he does it so clean and so well and has done for so long now. Such a polished, refined artist.
But it is what it is, and I'ma keep on singing.
if you can see it through my eyes, and you can see how hard I try, yeah. 'Cause I go round and round we go, and it won't stop till I say so. So come and take a look inside this father's side.
No, I didn't grow up with
Like the tone dropping down and everything. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No, I
No, I was gonna recreate it. I can't stand. That's all you, my bro. You gotta check him out. If not, he's basically the Maori male Beyonce. Okay.
Didn't grow up with a father. I grew up around strong women, you know. I was raised by, you know, my mum, my sisters, my aunties. Like, I look around and I see so many men that have breaking those cycles, you know. You know, no matter what we've been through, it's in our culture, it's in our blood. We are good fathers.
We're not our father's mistakes, our grandfather's mistakes, and we have an opportunity to change that, to change those cycles. There was a time where our culture almost got stripped away from us. It got beaten out of us. We're picking up the pieces of what happened to our grandparents, you know, to our great-grandparents, and to a point our parents. We're the generation that's coming back to life. You know, we're taking back what's ours.
I've seen the world through my father's eyes, and through the lies it took a lot of time to realize. Everybody got their struggles in this game of life. I did the same shit, so really who am I to criticize? Everybody got their struggles.
Alright. Again, please keep in mind I'm a white, male, English, and part Irish. This is not a culture I'm familiar with. Okay? Just keep that in mind. There are rappers in this fucking Australian hip-hop scene that live in Australia, no matter what culture they're from, that bitch and moan about the tracksuit they wear to their fucking video shoot. Yeah? I don't look good because my hat's not pointed the right way. Fuck off, man. Like, come on, man. Like, this looks so much better than half of the shit fashion you wear anyway, man.
From my father's eyes, and through the lies it took a lot of time to realize.
I'm not saying everyone has to tap into their OG, original heritage and culture and rare-tear-tear. I'm not saying everyone has to do that. Alright, but do you know how many people would be embarrassed by doing something like this? Do you know how beautiful this is, cuz?
Everybody got their struggles in this game of life. I did the same shit, so really who am I to criticize? I changed my life and went a different route. Found the strength through my daughter and finally made it out. So many parents never find the strength to make it out. We're focused on ourselves, but the seeds we planted are gotta sprout. So if you're fortunate to make a life, then you...
Feed me. Feed me. Get the Tupperware container out. Line me up a portion. Yeah? Feed me up. Skinny legend for real, man.
To that kid to really raise them right. Cause they ain't asked to be born and shouldn't have to fight these battles that we fought ourselves through that gotta sprout. So if you're fortunate to make a life, then you owe it to that kid to really raise them right. Cause they ain't asked to be born and shouldn't have to fight these battles that we fought ourselves through each and every night.
Okay. I don't care whether you're a Maori Aboriginal descent or not. If you're a father, if you're a parent, just listen to this. Just listen to this bar again.
So if you're fortunate to make a life, then you owe it to that kid to really raise them right. Cause they ain't asked to be born and shouldn't have to fight these battles that we fought ourselves through each and every night. It's up to us to break these cycles now. Learned that shit from my mother, you always made us proud. Made sure we never went without a father. To my daughter, that's my mother's love without a doubt.
A father to my daughter, that's my mother's love without a doubt.
Learned that shit from my mother, you always made us proud. Made sure we never went without a father. To my daughter, that's my mother's love without a doubt.
Yeah. Song brings tears. I understand, man. I don't blame you. Rightfully so. Alright, so now let me point out something. Yeah? Let me point out something. 95% of the people who have interacted with this chat have not heard this EP. Am I lying in saying this is the best thing we've heard today so far? Sometimes you need to listen to new things, because when you listen to new things, you'll be surprised that Australian hip-hop and the umbrella that holds is not just bullshit. Problem is, all the popular shit's the bullshit. Just saying. Go listen to something else. That's by Kieran's tour. Kieran, great job. Great job in this video, by the way. Simple and strong message. Cinematography by Andrew Amanaki? Apologies if I said your name wrong. Shout out to everyone that's part of this, by the way. Everybody. Looks amazing. Amazing job. You know. And the videographer himself, Jack Bill, you can confirm that. Right, let's go back to that interlude. Help by answering a question. None of the above. Alright, so back to the ultrasound. Father's Eyes interlude. So this is the interlude to that track we just heard, Father's Eyes. I made a lot of mistakes, but I've been learning every way that I can. I'm still working on this man I am. To provide for the fam was all I wanted. Always part of the plan. Without a father, it was time to be a man. Had to grow up fast. A single mother's all I wanted. Always part of the plan. Without a father, it was time to be a man. Had to grow. Without a father, it was time to be a man. That's a bar, I hear that. To provide for the fam was all I wanted, always part of the plan. Without a father, it was time to be a man. Had to grow up fast, a single mother seen her do it on her own. She was begging for a son to come home, but now I've grown, and I just want to give her the best. That's why I tatted up a name on my chest, to my unborn child. I can't wait to meet you, son. Trying to manage what I can before the moment's begun. Couple months she been grown, man, I'm proud of your mom. I swear we're lucky just to have her love. I'm trying to give you all I can like I'm supposed to, and I can think of all the things I want to show you, so you can hear these tracks and pick apart the real to the facts. I wanna show you why we proud to be black, cause it's a young black male. The world don't wanna see you prevail. These coppers wanna see us dead or in jail. Won't catch me out on bail. I'm out here trying to make these sales a penitentiary and part of that tale. But you might grow up with some brothers like on night crime. You gonna lose a couple friends in your lifetime, cause in the last few years I've witnessed many mothers with tears. So many times I've had to bury my peers. Don't want you living in fear, but I just wanna give you the tools. There's some things I had to learn I wasn't getting from school. I was considered a fool for things I had to teach myself. I never knew a damn thing about that mental health. That's why I'm saying this. There's a lot I had to learn after the birth of your sis. I'm trying to give it a beers. A lot of lessons in the things that I did. I'm trying to show it in the way that I live. I treat your mother with the utmost respect, and hope that reflects on the women that you'll meet in your life. You protect and provide at your best. Take pride in your steps. I'll be right by your side every minute, every breath, I swear. Kez, I think that's a great point. One of the best lyricists. Lyricism is not just punchlines. It's not just schemes. It's the ability to write and perform lyrics. So when we're listening to the words, yeah, there's a lot of substance conveyed in a simple way. That's what makes great storytellers. Okay, Dave from the UK, considered one of the best storytellers. But when you listen to those storytelling tracks, there's very little in the way of punchlines. There's very little in the way of schemes. There is some, but it sounds so simple that it's easy to follow along. That's what makes great storytellers. Kobie Dee has a storytelling style of rap. He normally sticks to one topic per track, which I agree should normally be the case. He does a real good job of staying focused. It's easy to follow along, but as I said, it's not simple it's not basic. It's simple but not basic, and I mean that you get what I mean by that? There's substance, there's layers to what he's saying. There's 100% bars here that are gonna not fly over my head, but definitely that I will not take in properly until a further listen through. If someone's a good lyricist, I shouldn't catch every lyric the first time around. That's the way I look at it anyway. Father's Eyes, so the next song will be Lifetime. Okay.
With the zero.
Damn, man. Melbourne is a lyricist, but isn't really considerable as a storyteller. He has storytelling tracks. Melbourne's pretty strong, bro. I can't lie. I personally rate Melbourne quite highly as well. I think Melbourne's one of the better rappers in this country, for sure. Had one of my favorite freestyles this year, full stop. All right. Andrew, how you doing, my bro? This is Lifetime featuring Miss Kenina. Apologies if I've said that name wrong. Lagio's pretty nice, yep. Agreed. Okay. Anna. 95
See, I done met so many people, but I'm not like you. These other women shady, I can see right through. You make me wanna do these little things that I do, cause I be looking for this feeling, yeah, I know that it's true. You birthed my son into the world and I can't thank you enough. I've been putting in this work, I'm trying to make it for us.
Sorry, I did tune out a little bit of the lyrics there. Have you heard Rankings, Melbourne's new drop? No, but it's on my list to cover after this EP. And is there any tracks with A Girl and Kobie Dee together? I'm not sure, but if that hasn't happened, I would champion that as a track, because I feel like that would be an amazing collab if they haven't already. I want to say they have though, but I could be wrong.
My son into the world, but I'm not like.
Let's go. Let's lock in now. Lock in.
See, I done met so many people, but I'm not like you. These other women shady, I can see right through. You make me wanna do these little things that I do, cause I be looking for this feeling, yeah, I know that it's true. You birthed my son into the world and I can't thank you enough. I've been putting in this work, I'm trying to make it for us. Trying to show you guys the globe, you just give me your trust, and I can keep this all in motion like the wheels on a bus. You make the sun feel brighter than it really be. Thankful that you're feeling me, I'm trying to give you better to the best of my ability, with nothing but stability, emotionally and physically, from now into infinity. And that's just how I feel to me, I'm all in. Ain't no ifs or buts, I never try to bring you down, I'll only lift you up. You the only person that could ever fill my cup and pick me up when I feel that I'm stuck. Trust.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting on my line, baby. You're my final round of that. Ain't nobody gonna stop because I need you. I'm just trying to give love, and love to you. Show you all the things you showed me to. And it's you and me for a lifetime.
See, now the family's getting big.
I can't lie, man. Kobie knows how to pick out some vocalists, man. He knows how to pick out some vocalists.
And it's you and me for a lifetime.
Yeah, let's go.
The family's getting bigger like 2 + 3. I realize this dream is much bigger than me. If you could see the vision in the way that I see, then you would know the magnitude of our future to be. I'm in the studio just thinking about you and each of the kids. I want to thank you for the way that it is. I pour my heart and my soul and learn from everything that I did. And you can see the blood, sweat, and the tears. See, this is one for the years. A chapter where we look back, laugh at our mistakes, and just be thankful that we did that. Love with no regrets for all the years that we can't get back. And look at what we built, a safe place to raise our kids at. Life ain't always perfect, but I swear I feel close. And laugh at our mistakes and just be thankful that we did that. Love with no regrets for all the years that we can't get back. And look at what we built, a safe place to raise our kids at. Life ain't always perfect, but I swear I feel close. And right by your side is where I wanna be most. I'm thankful for your love and all the way that it shows. And I'm forever grateful for this life that we chose.
Oh yeah.
That's a cruisy track, man. This is a cruisy track. I vibe with it. I'm vibing, man.
You're my final round of that. Ain't nobody gonna stop because I need you. I'm just trying to give love, and love to you. Show you all the things you showed me to. And it's you and me for a lifetime, a lifetime.
I just like to say yes. I need some extra runs at the end. Go crazier, man. Do some extra runs, man. You got the ability. How greedy. Little cute little laugh at the end. Wholesome shit. Alright, I'm vibing with this project so far. That's 4 tracks deep. That's 4 tracks deep. And right now I'm sitting on a 9 out of 10, I'm saying a 9 out of 10 so far. I'm just saying. That's what I personally think. What we saying? Out of 10 so far. What we thinking of this project? I'm saying a 9. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? And if it's hitting as a 9 for me as an outsider, I wonder how it feels for the fathers, for the Aboriginals, for the Maoris, for even Australians. Like, how does it feel for people who are even deeper connected to the message and to who this is really addressed to? You know what I mean? I'm not the target audience for this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that good music's good music. So, you know, Kobie will welcome anyone who's just enjoying music. But for the people who are really tapping into this message, yeah, 8s, 9s across the board. Yeah, man. I'm really rating it so far. Really rating it so far. All right, next track is Ride For Me featuring Zia Jade. Shout out to Zia Jade. I found out about Zia Jade through Nerve. They had a collab track together, which is actually pretty good. So this will be the second or third time I've heard Zia Jade, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong. I haven't seen all the EPs this year. Mostly just might be one of your favorite projects of the year so far. So far, I'm agreeing with you, but we got to get to 8 tracks deep. Let's see. There also hasn't been a huge abundance of projects though. And keep that in mind. I still need to listen to Morns' project, but it ain't on streaming services for me. I don't know how I'm gonna listen to that project. But yeah, anyway. Ride For Me featuring Zia Jade. Let's go. That piano might be sampled from something. It sounds semi-familiar.
I need 100 for my mama, take it straight to the bank. It has deposit with a pool for all these times that we sank. Million ways that I could think of how to give my thanks and give tears while I sip my drink. I'm too smooth, peanut butter with these flows I rock. If those don't pop, then trust I got what most don't got.
Are you mad? Peanut butter with the flow. What? How clean? As I mentioned earlier, we're really focusing on the substance and the subject matter of this project, but listen to the fundamentals, man.
I need 100 for my mama, take it straight to the bank. It has deposit with a pool for all these times that we sank. Million ways that I could think of how to give my thanks and give tears while I sip my drink. I'm too smooth, peanut butter with these flows I rock. If those don't pop, then trust I got what most don't got. The blocks stay hot, but we don't break no sweat. They living in the past, I'm trying to find what's next. See, fuck living in debt. Trying to live a life I won't regret. If that means bringing in this money, then it's money I get. I give time to reflect. On times I was vexed, on these nights I was stressed, cause I gave her my best. See, I ain't struggled for nothing, it's only part of the plan. Trying to make $1 million, pass that on to the fam. Make a change in my community, you wouldn't understand. Gave my heart to the
Wombat and Kobie Dee, no, I'd say they have a different way of attacking it. So you get people like Wombat and Complete. I always put them two together because they do multi-syllabic rhyme schemes. So they will emphasize 4 syllables, for example, and match all 4 syllables together. Kobie Dee's overemphasizing his last 3 or 4 syllables, but he's only really rhyming the last 1 or 2. For example,
it's money I get, I give time to reflect.
Okay, money I get, it's time to reflect something, respect, like
regret. If that means bringing in this money, then it's money I get. I give time to reflect. On times I was vexed, on these nights.
Yeah, see, time, reflect, vex is only really rhyming that ets kind of sound, okay, for the end. But
what's next? See, fuck living in debt. Trying to live a life I won't regret. If that
living in a life that I won't regret. Now, if that was Complete or Wombat, won't regret, that I won't respect, that I shown these vets. You get what I'm saying? They'd emphasize all 3 syllables. And sorry, rhyme all 3 syllables. Kobie sometimes emphasizes 3 or 4 syllables, but he only rhymes the last one. I'm sure he does it in other tracks, but just using this as an example.
I'm trying to find what's next. See, fuck living in debt. Trying to live a life I won't regret. If that means bringing in this money, then it's money I get. I give time to reflect. On times I was vexed, on these nights I was stressed, cause I gave her my best. See, I ain't struggled for nothing, it's only part of the plan.
Only part of the plan, right? So if he's going part of the plan, so if I was doing it, or if Complete was doing it, because again, I like to match all syllables that I emphasize if possible. If you're doing 3 syllable, won't, wait, what is it? Sorry, I've already forgot.
Stressed cause I gave her my best. See, I ain't struggled for nothing, it's only part of the plan.
Part of the plan, so that's a 4 syllable multi. Part of the plan, that is the mark of the man, that is the fart of the jam. I don't know, get what I'm saying? That's how Complete Wombat would normally attack it, but I don't think Kobie is gonna do that here.
Nights I was stressed cause I gave her my best. See, I ain't struggled for nothing, it's only part of the plan. Trying to make $1 million, pass that on to the fam.
Pass it half.
Make a change in my community, you wouldn't understand. Gave my heart.
Yes, he wouldn't understand. You're only rhyming stand.
To the people, that's what made me a man.
And again, that's not a bad thing, because Kobie makes up for it in other areas. Again, a good rapper doesn't just need to be multis. I also get really annoyed with certain rappers because they go, look how many syllables I can rhyme in a row, but they're not really saying anything. I'd much rather this style where you're saying something over just how many syllables you can rhyme. By the way, that's not me atting Wombat and Complete, because Wombat and Complete do it very well. Eminem is a great example of until his recent album is a return to form slightly, in my opinion. There's a whole nother discussion about Eminem's new album. But what Eminem was being in the late 10s, early 20s, is look at how well I can rhyme words together, and weren't saying a fucking thing. I think he broke that cycle a little bit in his new album, but yeah.
Sometimes I just wanna know, are you really riding for me? Sometimes I just wanna know,
Jaden, I'm not that mad at that statement.
really riding for me? Sometimes I just wanna know, are they really riding for me? Sometimes I just wanna know, are they really riding for me? See, I appreciate applause on stage on most days. Been a minute in this game, but still ain't used to the praise. Reminisce, I'm feeling shallow, wasn't used to the ways. Before I found a mic and paved my way, see, I'm the man now. Dodging punches with my hands down. My faith is in the fans now. Don't think they'll see a man down. I move too swift. Hear these words and know the truth. That when I'm talking on these beaches, know I'm speaking to the youth. Cause I was once that kid with no dream too big. Know I always back myself in all these things I did. Many lessons that I learned shape this life I live. See, I don't care what was, I'm trying to love what is. So if I show you every piece of me, adolescence to my life most recently, you would see everything that I've reached to be was always there, it just took a little time to see. Sometimes I just wanna know, are you really riding for me? Sometimes I just wanna know, are they really riding for me? Sometimes I just wanna know, are they really riding for me? Sometimes I just wanna know, are they really right for me? Going so long, I need to know. Won't let this time escape me. These crowds of people watching, and it's you I do it
for. Really nice horn section in there. That's a cruisy track as well. It's a cruisy track. It's easier listening in the middle portion of this project because of how heavy the start is, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Okay, next track would be Time featuring Odyssey. I presume it's pronounced as Odyssey. Oddisee. Let's go straight in.
That's where I'm at in life, you know, and I just don't have time. Like they say, all we got is time, but time don't wait for nobody, you know. You gotta get it while you got it. That's that, simple as that. On to bigger and better things, my people.
97 was the year I was born. I'm 26 and wonder where is it gone. Time me fast when you want, hard to capture when your mind ain't strong. So get your reps up, disciplined and immaculate form. So what is time to the man who sees the gold Rolex and fantasizes about the money, cars, women and sex? Is it fulfillment from the chains on his neck, or does he think of what his kids need next? I think not. Time tick-tock while we scroll through TikTok and decide on who's hot and who's not, the cream of the crop. Are we conscious of this time that we got, or will it flash before our eyes before we finally drop? What is
this project been in the works for a while? I would presume so, considering the date in which Father's Eyes and Statistic would drop. They would drop 6, 7, 8 months ago. So I'd presume that this was being recorded from last year, or maybe he put out a single and I knew he wanted to make an EP off the back of it. I don't know, but yeah, this definitely isn't a last-minute project, and you could tell it's very polished and thought through.
While we scroll through TikTok and decide on who's hot and who's not, the cream of the crop. Are we conscious of this time that we got, or will it flash before our eyes before we finally?
And Dub, I'm gonna pause just because you said that, bro. I'm sorry if you're having a bad day, my bro. If you want to listen to the project, you're more than welcome to. Kobie Dee, chapter 26. Go listen to it in your own time, man. You won't have me pausing it and giving my thoughts and opinions then. Cheer, my bro.
What is time to the man is serving 25 to life and never learned to read or write, but always found the time to fight. What is time to the man with no sight and still awakens at the first sunlight? So what is time to a man? What is time with no plan to capture every moment I can? The world in my hands. My daughter's not a baby in a praying. Got me thinking where the time go. Damn, it's a shame in advance. The future's in a second with a glance. Take your time, we only get one chance. And I just wanna dance. Live up for my people and my fans. Maybe you might be the ones to understand. This is timeless.
Try to make it mean something. Before the day I leave, nothing's ever promised. We hold on, but if we're honest, what remained and what's forgotten. Only difference in our brain, nobody else will feel your loss. It's how we measure it is strange. It's a concept, not a promise that is never in it.
Jaden, we will. Yeah, we will.
Nobody else will feel your loss. It's how we measure it is strange. It's a concept, not a promise that is never in a change. No matter how much you deposit, you can't stop it. So delayed, it's your best and only option. Even then, you could be safely placed into a coffin every day. I live it like my last. Who knows when that could be? So I'ma give it all I have. I spent so many years doing just exactly that. I think I lost track of what I've done along the path. A blessing in the math, being able to subtract what others trying to add in pursuit of what you had. While focused on the halves, see time's up for grabs, and two hands can never catch enough to make it last.
What is time with no plan to capture every moment?
This is an insanely consistent project, man.
I can.
Like, there hasn't been a miss so far.
In my hands. My daughter's not a baby in a praying. Got me thinking where the time go. Damn, it's a shame in advance. The future's in a second with a glance. Take your time, we only get one chance. And I just wanna dance. Live up for my people and my fans. Maybe you might be the ones to understand. This is timeless.
Shout out to everyone that's still locked in. Zexa, what's good, my bro?
Nobody, you know? That's that. Simple as that. On to bigger and better things, my people.
On to bigger and better things, my people.
I'm going to show you how I make...
No, I don't want you to show me about no stocks and trades. I don't want to buy your lemonade. Project very well put together. Yeah, it is. And I know what's coming next. This is one of my favorite songs from this year. This is one of my favorite songs, and I want to hear it in the context of the project so far. Even the spacing of the songs with the two heartfelt songs into two very cool heavy tracks, a little deep. Yeah, I hear it. Kobie Dee drops an EP. See, that's what I'm saying, man. So many people don't know when artists like this are dropping. Just go follow Take Flight, man. He'll tell you. He'll tell you. I won't. Say he will.
Yeah.
Love this song so much, man.
I just had me a good year and I doubled up on my funds. Got a gold plaque on my wall now. Should I take it all as it comes? I just put a ring on my girl now, cause I've been knowing she'd have won. And we just had us a son. New times have only begun. I told you all we ain't done. Built a studio in my hometown. Black fellas with a new sound. If you didn't know, well you know now. Running real shit in my DNA. Gomeroy, I come to play. Bijagoo where my people stay. From the 35 out to Lapa Way. Was an underdog in my city. Odds stacked up, I had to get gritty. Flip 2 packs or so, it's no biggie. Still all gratitude, it's no pity. Too much work to do to get litty. Hustle hard and stay smart like Fitty. Can't stop and won't stop, no diddy. They tryna fake the way, I'm like, really? We work hard to get to this spot. All this blood and sweat that I've dropped. All these eyes on me that stay watch. That's for my daughter and my stay locked. I used to dream of shit that I've got. No matter what goals I kick, I won't stop. I work hard in places they not. The times that I dropped, I pick myself up to get to the top. One time for my day ones. 2 times for the fake ones who gon' hate on but won't say none. 3 times for the go-getters. Take a flight with no propellers. My warriors and my
storytellers. Tyler, we're agreeing with you, man. We're agreeing. We're gonna get to your track as well after this project.
Get us, take a flight with no propellers. My warriors and my storytellers. I said 1 time for them day ones, 2 times for the fake ones who gon' hate on but won't say none.
I think this track sounds even better in the context of the project, you know. I think it sounds even better in the context of the other tracks around it. So I'm saying, man, the right tracks, singles sound better in the context of a project sometimes. Like, it can be complemented by the subject matter and the pacing around it. Some songs don't sound good on their own. Some do. This sounds great on its own, and it sounds even better in the context of the project.
Free time for them go-getters. Take flight with no propellers. My warriors and my storytellers. From the bottom up, we gon' get it done. On the grind till my body's numb, and I can pass the torch down to my son.
Has this been getting radio play? I'm glad if so.
We gon' show the world what it's meant to be. Hard work for my destiny. I hope it pays off before I rest in peace. And my children all get the best of me. Set the blueprint for my next of kin. Set yourself in the place you're in. Share the knowledge how you got it now. In a couple years, see the rest gon' win. Plenty room in these industries. If there's no, we gon' make it be. Paid the way for the MOB. That's a middle finger to the colony. I'ma go.
Remember what we were saying about matching all syllables? I do have the Marrickville pork roll shop as the background. Why not, man? There's no rules. Tyler, there's no rules, man. What we were saying about multis earlier, like in this track he is matching all 3 syllables here in this scheme.
We gon' make it be. Years see the rest gon' win. Plenty room in these industries. If there's no, we gon' make it be. Paid the way for the MOB. That's a middle finger to the colony. I'ma go in to be all on. Tell these people.
Alright, okay, at least 2, but it's matching more the syllable scale. Right? Tighter
Making known why we belong. Show the whole world that they've been sleeping on.
Tyler knows, man. It's the goated pork roll place, man. Listen, man. You wanna ban me? You go Marrickville pork roll. Fight me about it.
Watch close how they act now. Neighborhood on my back now. Much to lose, I can't back down. I'm a king, bros. That's a fact now. 1 time for my day ones, 2 time for the fake ones who gon' hate on but won't say none. 3 times for them go-getters. Take a flight with no propellers. My warriors and my storytellers. I said 1 time for them day ones, 2 time for the fake ones who gon' hate on but won't say none. 3 time for them go-getters. Take flight with no propellers. My warriors and my storytellers.
We're gonna get to Tyler's track. We got 1 more song on this EP to listen through, and then some thoughts to go over, and then yeah, we'll do that while Tyler's here. A few other things as well. Capra got some good stuff too. I hear it. Hey, listen, Campsy's got some goated spots, man. Some sleepers in there. I've got to say, man. Marrickville's good. Newtown's good for food as well. Newtown's good for food. Need to call immigration to bring back Chazza. This is what I'm saying, man. KXY, we are listening to Kobie Dee's EP, and we are down to the last track. We're down to the last one. It's called Reflection Freestyle. That is an advert, and we don't want to know about. They're legalizing the 12 till 6s in the UFC, guys. This is groundbreaking news. His EP is crazy good. I'm glad you haven't been here, but you still know that this is quality stuff. Listen, I'm going to scream it to the people in the back. If you haven't listened to this EP, go and listen to it. If you've been here listening to it, you know how good it is. Save it on your Spotify, your Apple Music. I don't know, are we able to buy it? Merchandise available. Yeah, go purchase it and all of that. Do it, man. Kobie Dee is the J. Cole of Oz. That is a stylist. I hear it because they do the real shit, but Kobie Dee isn't as popular and isn't as influential as J. Cole is to Australian hip. What J. Cole is to US hip hop and the influence he has there, Kobie Dee does it on a smaller scale. But I hear it's the same type of impact they're going for. Even then, I'd say different because J. Cole doesn't tap into. I guess he does tap into culture. That's a good shout. I like to think about that because that's a good shout. Dave of Oz. Yes, I think Dave would be a better shout. But again, Dave does it on a way higher scale. But I think Dave is a nearer shout in terms of tapping into backgrounds and more cultural aspects. This is the outro of the album. What have we thought of the EP? Sorry. man. He's gone with the old school shit. I can't. If this is a...
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to hold my tongue. I'm going to hold my tongue and not tell you what I think. Give me a score out of 10 for this EP as we're listening to the outro.
Sometimes I often think about the days I used to fuck up. Pocket full of opinions, Alizé to fill the cup up. Spit a couple bars, an instrumental to the sun up. Never thought that we would make it here, a young and on the come up. I was 10 years old when I wrote that first rap. Inspired by the greats like Eazy-E and Tupac. Talking about some hoes and now we riding Cadillac. Shit, I ain't know what all that meant, but I just knew that shit slapped. So I learned to get my flow on. Beats I used to throw on. Learned that I could talk my shit, the poetry and so on. Did it for the love, I never thought I'd get my dough on. Never thought this industry was something I could grow on. But I made this shit a passion. Daily with the rapping, dead rappers in my ear was like a genie to Aladdin. Granting every wish I fantasized what could have happened. Young fella with a dream, like I gotta get it cracking. I was only 14 when I hit that first studio sesh. From that moment, man, I had to progress to compete with the best. With every beat, I spit a verse from the chest. There ain't no rapper that compared to me yet. Take the time to reflect. Old habits that I had to reject was getting harder for myself to neglect.
This might have been a... You're gonna get me checking this now. Did Kobie Dee do this as Take Flight?
What's going on this
big day?
Couple bars and instrumental to the sun up. Never thought that we would make it. To keep him in check. Lot of shit that I hear, a young and on the come up. I was 10 years old when I wrote that
My
first rap.
Yeah, it's his Take Flight freestyle.
That I had to reject was getting harder for myself to neglect. I had to keep him in check. Lot of shit that I ain't spoke about yet. So let me get into this story in depth. And yo, let me take him back to where this story began. Little Jody, cousin Cody, and their best friend Ben. 2019 when my name first rang, and man, I hate to see that moment again, cause shit got tough. I thought that all the love was enough, but through my eyes they couldn't tell I was fucked. See, I was running amok, wasn't seen without a drink in my cup. Man, I was looking for a way to get up, but I was slowly on the road to becoming like my father. Daughter on the way, I wish I could have been smarter. Pressure with these music shit was tearing me apart. I had to change my life around, cause all my days was getting darker. Just a youngin' with a passion, I ain't think that I deserve it. All my fucking life I never thought that I was worth it. Now they pulling me up in this.
My ears definitely aren't trained. My ears are fucked. But Zexa, I don't have an issue with the mix. Like, it's not incredibly bad, so it might be a minor thing for you, but to me, it's fine.
I ain't think that I deserve it. All my fucking life I never thought that I was worth it. Now they pulling me up in the street, wanting pictures with they peeps, yelling out like Kobie Dee, my bro, you perfect. Fuck. Bro, if only you knew all this shit I had to change to see the person you do. A lot of people wouldn't last to walk a day in my shoes, so now I'm grateful for this life that I choose. I was only 21 when I had my first child, 22 in rehab, it changed my whole life. Now these little fellas asking me about advice. That's the reason why I gotta plant seeds when I write. See, now I'm 26 and my life's a little different. Just had a son, now this change is persistent. Think about the past and now it seems so distant, but one quick mistake could take me back in an instant. Yeah. I said I think about the past and now it seems so distant, but one quick mistake could take me back in an instant.
It definitely felt like a bonus track as opposed to the outro of the project. Alright. Let's give our thoughts. I think this project is a 9 out of 10 type of project. And I agree with what Finzer said. I think this might be project of the year. What other projects have dropped this year that would rival this? Because I haven't listened to Complete's album. We're doing a bonus stream tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow, same time, we are listening to Complete's album, and that might be the only thing that can rival this level of stuff. Indigo's new project might be able to rival this level of stuff. But you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the level we're talking about. Complete's album, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Everyone's talked so highly of Complete's album. Yeah. And as well, though, I will say, even if they're both 9s out of 10s, an album will trump an EP. Because if you do it on a longer scale, yeah, I just have to give it. It's more consistency. Yeah, I'm really listening. So it comes out, so you hear it early. Yeah, the same as games. You get access to games. That's why a lot of people VPN to like New Zealand, so they can play games 12 hours early. Complete songwriting is crazy. Yeah, Complete's always been that guy, but I feel like he's just at a point now where he just understands his own sound so well. So well. I really like this project, man. I really like this project. Shout out to Kobie Dee each and every time. Listen, I will scream it one final time to you lot. If you are sick of the bullshit that is happening in this scene, please tap into some of the smaller artists. Because I wouldn't say Kobie's small. If you know about Kobie, you know Kobie's been about it for time. But if you are sick of the bullshit at the very top, go and explore other artists. Because you will find there are plenty of artists that are doing real shit in this scene. And I get it. So we are so fed up of certain names at this point. I've just tapped out of it completely, I'll be honest. As the guy who's meant to cover it all, I am picking and choosing now. I am so picking and choosing what happens, what I want to listen to. And that's what it should be. Really? It's the same as gaming. It's the same as films. Alright, you're not into horrors, go watch comedies then. You're not into RPGs and first-person shooters, go play fucking sports games or, I don't know, some other shit. Just go do what you want, man. Yeah, shout out to Kobie Dee. I really rate it. Really rate it. I think my favorite track will it might be Father's Eyes. I think he definitely picked his singles right. Warriors and Storytellers, Father's Eyes, I think they are definitely the strong ones. In terms of new tracks, I think Lifetime might be my favorite out of the lot. But yeah. Did I listen to OneFour song? Yes, I did. We did that first on the stream. I thought OneFour's new track is great. In fact, I think the Tommy Gunn featuring JM's track wasn't so great, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm gonna take another short 2-minute break. Go toilet, fill up my glass of water, my bottle of water. Go do that. And then we'll come back. But I think I'm gonna run Lifetime one more time, not the advert. I think I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'll be back in 2 minutes. An advert might run for you guys if you got ad block. Just do what you want, man. It's your life.
See, I done met so many people, but I'm not like you. These other women shady, I can see right through. You make me want to do these little things that I do, cause I be looking for this feeling, yeah, I know that it's true. You birthed my son into the world and I can't thank you enough. I've been putting in this work, I'm trying to make it for us. Trying to show you guys the globe, you just give me your trust. And I can keep this on in motion like the wheels on a bus. You make the sun feel brighter than it really be. Thankful that you're feeling me, I'm trying to give you better to the best of my ability. With nothing but stability, emotionally and physically, from now into infinity. And that's just how I feel to me, I'm all in. Ain't no ifs or buts, I never try to bring you down, I'll only lift you up. You the only person that could ever fill my cup and pick me up when I feel that I'm stuck. Trust.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting on my life, baby. You're my final ride or die. Ain't nobody gonna stop because I need you. I'm just trying to give love to you. Show you all the things you showed me to. And it's you and me for a lifetime.
See, now the family's getting bigger like 2 + 3. I realize this dream is much bigger than me. If you could see the vision in the way that I see, then you would know the magnitude of our future to be. I'm in the studio just thinking about you and each of the kids. I want to thank you for the way that it is. I pour my heart and my soul and learn from everything that I did. And you can see the blood, sweat and the tears. See, this is one for the years. A chapter where we look back, laugh at our mistakes and just be thankful that we did that. Love with no regrets for all the years that we can't get back. And look at what we built, a safe place to raise our kids at. Life ain't always perfect, but I swear I feel close.
All right. Good times. Good times. Good to see that person doing music. Sick. Kobie EP slaps. It does slap, Rich. We all agree. We agree. Lifetime. All right, let's do a couple of singles now. So while Talakai is here, we should probably listen to his new track Fear or Love, dropped 2 days ago. I think we're definitely going to cover some Indigo, A-Girl, Rems, maybe Cogs' new one. That might be a good way to go out, and if there's a couple of other requests, we can potentially go over them. But we ain't covering bullshit today. All right, fuck the bullshit, we're going for some real shit right now. Before we get into this, Tala, I have heard you preview this because Talakai promotes his music. Wow, artists that aren't above promoting their own music, how great is that? I'm in a mood today, man. I'm in a mood. Artists who like to promote their own music, you know, because they put a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of thought into creating some art. So the least they could do is promote it. And I know Talakai dropped, despite not having, respectfully, the craziest amount of views. I know he dropped because I follow him and he plugged it on social media. Oh my gosh, who would have thought? Who would have thought artists could do that? I know we're in a day and age where, you know, sometimes we get sick of artists promoting their stuff. But you know what? I'm learning to just accept it because they should. Why shouldn't they? I don't see why we shouldn't promote it, you know? Sorry, I'm just going to make a little note of that because I might upload that to Instagram just to take a dig at fucking everyone to remind them, promote your fucking music. All right. Talakai, Fear or Love. I also want to say, filmed and edited by Kurt Schwert. What a fucking name that is. That is a hard name. This video looks amazing, by the way. I'm going to talk about my reasons why. I obviously want to watch the full video, but from the snippet that I see, I really like the look of this video, and I like the sound of this track already. Going into it, Talakai, Fear or Love. Let's go. Turn that shit back up. Let's go.
Yeah. Aye. I was taught to lead, not be a follower. That's why I've been with Smack, who can beat like Jamie Oliver. Started in the
shout out Smack.
Taught to lead, not be a follower. That's why I've been with Smack, who can beat like Jamie Oliver. Started in the streets, little me was dodging officers, painting city trains, broad day in front of officers. I've been about my business, made mistakes a bit. It started as a vision, now I'm chasing it. Everything I'm doing's with intention, there's no faking it. And shit'll happen, trust the process, it just takes a bit. You learn to...
Why does the video look weird? You know what? I will say, I know why the that's so interesting. Okay, you know why the video looks weird on stream? I've just looked, I'm like, yeah, the color grade's so different because my green screen's having an effect on that, and I don't know why. It shouldn't. There you go. Why did I have that on? I must have copied it. But yeah, my apologies. Let's just, you know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm going back to the start now. I had my chroma key set up on that. Don't know why. Let's go back. My shit, fuck. I've done that before. I've uploaded the video and it was out of sync. My Skinny Legend freestyle. That's done 50, 60k, and the whole video's out of sync. So, yep, I hear it. I didn't realize until it did the first day. Sorry, I uploaded it at like 10 p.m. to accommodate for time zone differences. Went to sleep. Was like, I'll just wait till the morning to see how it was received. Did like 5, 10k overnight, which I was so gassed about. But it was out of sync.
Yeah. Aye. I was taught to lead, not be a follower. That's why I've been with Smack, who can beat like Jamie Oliver. Started in the streets, little me was dodging officers, painting city trains, broad day in front of officers. I've been about my business, made mistakes a bit. It started as a vision, now I'm chasing it. Everything I'm doing's with intention, there's no faking it. And shit'll happen, trust the process, it just takes a bit. You learn the industry got molds, that's why I'm breaking them. Never taking shit, cause I'm a king, whatever state I'm in. Sticking to the basics, get your money, keep it humble. If you're gonna do a red hot, brother, never put your face in it, you dickheads. All they
If you're gonna do something red hot, don't put your face all over it. Guys, these are the words of Mikel Arteta. Guys, you must not snitch on yourself. When you go out there to win your fucking jewels, guys, you must not snitch on yourself, okay? Because I've seen too many people over the years get bagged because they have snitched. Guys, do not do this. At the time that you are missing out, you cannot replace this. Okay, so when you go out there, win your fucking jewels, guys, and do not snitch on yourself. Let's fucking go.
Get your money, keep it humble. If you're gonna
Words
do
of
a
Mikel
red hot,
Arteta.
brother, never put your face in it, you dickheads. All they wanna do is talk, don't care about the shit said. Brothers ain't my competition, got their best interest. If one of us is winning, then all of us can split bread. Hyping up your homies, don't make a brother win less. Baby girl, a princess, I don't fuck with bitches. Rather lead a normal life, love, build and invest. Never tried to impress, always done my own shit. Doing what I want so I can tell my kids I did that.
That ain't a Yardie voice. What? Did that sound Yardie to you? Nah, that ain't Yardie voice. That's Mikel Arteta. Mikel fucking Arteta, guys. This guy, he's from Spain. But he have mostly good English, but he's sometimes fuck up. I'm probably butchering the Mikel Arteta impression, but that guy's Spanish. That is not Yardie, my guy.
Never tried to impress, always done my own shit. Doing what I want so I can tell my kids I did that. Homie, this that real rap. Some days I miss the days of counting bills and steel bags. Some of y'all will feel that, some will probably judge me. Fuck it either way, I still get paid to see the country. Either hate me or you love me. Both can't tell me why I didn't care when I was here, but bet they'll love me when I die. Half my friends are dead and buried, still can't seem to cry. But these the cards I'm dealt, homie, welcome to my life. Homie, welcome to my... I ain't gonna apologize for shit that I've done. Made me who I am, in this life you're getting one. Got to where I am from the tears, sweat and blood. When you're walking in the room and you feel that you love. I'll be that same old brother from the block.
So I get the point you're making. Indigo's really pushed real rap back in style, but Tyler's been doing real rap for a while. He's been doing it.
Back in Mayfield, I don't have no silver spoons, I had to take meals. Now I'm trying to make meals, said I have my fate sealed. These days I don't break the law, but my mates will. For that I keep their plate filled, never switching rosters. Mateys know the go, you gotta take risks and prosper. Only fuck with real ones, the rest of y'all imposters. Always gonna chase a snitch like Harry Potter, I feel like Jean-Michel Basquiat, Mr. Understood in my craft, my natural habitat. I showed love to people who never doubt me back. Now I'm back on rappy rap, they flip the script like acrobats. But ain't no coming back from that, my shit's embedded deep.
Okay, so let me talk about why I like this video. Majority of the shots are still shots, probably tripods, but composed right. So here, Tyler's centered. But then we have other shots like here where he's mixing up from being centered and also the third. If you understand things about leading lines and all of that. But it's just, there's no crazy effects. There's some swipe transitions. There's a mix of like what looks like camcorder footage and, you know, obviously the main camera, whatever. It could just be the effects. It's just composed really well. I'm getting... Should we just get all of our moans out of the way today? Sometimes videos don't need 10 million effects. Sometimes they just need to be planned correctly. They just need to be shot and composed correctly. I prefer the more simple style of video like this. This looks better than ones that have crazy masking transitions. Not to take away from like what Moonboy does, for example, or what Navs or Slippin does. But like Slippin is someone who has a great fun fact video was done on the fly. So it's just composed correctly. You've walked around, found locations, gone, that would look sick if it was look like this. So Kurt knows his shit then. Moonboy, the over edit, go. I hear that. Moonboy plan though. Moonboy plan. Moonboy don't often do guerrilla shoots. I'm not slandering the name. Moonboy are the goats. Yeah? But my point I'm making is I unless you're gonna do it to the level that Moonboy does it, I'd rather see a tripod shot like this. And some basic stuff. I doubt Kurt was fucking doing cartwheels whilst holding that camera to create visual movement. Get what I'm saying? JN, someone who's very planned with what he does. JN, very rarely, to my knowledge, John Baxter very rarely goes in and wings it. He plans beforehand. Now, there are people like a Slippin', like a Jack even sometimes. I know Jack can be a mix like that, where you just go in, make it up as you go, and you make it work. That's a whole nother style of things. But at least they've done it right. The fact that you can make me think that they've planned it shows the level that it's done at.
I showed love to people who never doubt me back. Now I'm back on rappy rap. They flip the script like acrobat, but ain't no coming back from that. My shit's embedded deep. I'm aiming at the head. I never miss like Katniss Evergreens. Rap shit's like Hunger Games. Feeling like
we got Hunger Games bars, son.
Now I'm back on rappy rap. They flip the script like acrobat, but ain't no coming back from that. My shit's embedded deep. I'm aiming at the head. I never miss like Katniss Evergreens. Rap shit's like Hunger Games. Feeling like I never eat. Put on for my district. Mistakes could only better me, cause I've been paying dues, but respect don't pay my rent. I never be for fools and I forgive but don't forget. So while I'm getting paid, they out sleeping on cement. If it ain't about the dollars, shit ain't really making sense. I never bet, but on myself I always double down. I never fold, I play my cards and the rest will figure out. Now I'm feeling like I'm heaven sent. Out here acting devilish, white boy but represent my Polynesian heritage. I ain't gonna apologize for shit that I've done. Made me who I am, in this life you're getting one. Got to where I am from the tears, sweat and blood. When you're walking in the room where you fear or you love. I ain't gonna apologize for shit that I've done. Made me who I am, in this life you're getting one. Got to where I am from the tears, sweat and blood. When you're walking in the room where you fear or you love.
I fucks with this, man.
Fear or you love. Walking in the room where you fear or you love. Fear or you love. Fear or you love. Fear or you love. Walking in the room where you fear or you love.
I fucks with this, man. I rate it. I rate it a lot. Cool beat. It's just all the fundamentals done right, man. Tyler telling his stories, talking his shit. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. That's like a solid 7.5 for me on first impression. Quite a fan of that. Quite a fan of that, Tyler. Gotta say. Reliable, does simple music. Yeah, but when we say simple, again, simple, not basic. So there's an art in the simplicity of it. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not reinventing the wheel. It just has all of the foundations done right. And then it's personal to Tyler. It's not him pretending, as he even says in this track, not pretending to be something he's not. It's just hip-hop music done right, in my opinion. Full stop. You know? Yeah, there is more groundbreaking stuff out there. There's even more artistic stuff out there. But this is done right. Speaking of people who do the simple things right, let's go over to Indigo then. Let's go over to Indigo. Making music I want to hear now. Everything else is just a plus. I hear it, bro. And honestly, like, as cliche and as cheesy as it sounds, that's what it should be. Everyone should just make what they want to hear. And fuck the rest. And again, I get it. I get it. Everyone wants to get the bag and people want to get famous. I get it. But one of the things I heard recently, and I so agree with it, is if I wanted to get rich, I wouldn't have done hip-hop. I think that's such a sick saying. And especially Aussie hip-hop, man. Because where's the fucking money and fame from that? But I get it. I get it. It's people just want to get out of their situation. People just want to make a change, and they love hip-hop, so they put the two together, and it is possible. It'd be wrong to say it's not. Some people have really changed their life through hip-hop in Australia. You know? And even if they haven't become millionaires, they've at least created some amazing memories and been able to say that they've done some amazing things. Hell, I'm not super famous, I'm not super rich, but some of my best ever memories I'll hold in life was my journey through all of this stuff and visiting Australia and some of the things that I did whilst being there. You know? getting old, low. I just want to leave a legacy and try and change one person's life per interaction. There you go, man. And already that's more of a footprint in this world than a lot of other people. So as cliche and as cheesy as it sounds, I'm with you, bro. Hey, Chazza Blame Game, genuinely one of my favourite songs. I appreciate that, man. Well, I'm going to be an absolute arsehole now and be like, me and Tala should do a track one day, right, guys? I'm going to be an absolute arsehole and put him on the spot. Anyway, listen, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Regardless, much respect there. Right. Indigo. I know he's been sitting on this video for fucking ages. Fucking way too long, man. Way too long. This is Tala has left the chat. Love it. Hard Times, Bad Vibes. Produced by Slippin. We know what Slippin does. Send a beat, say no more. Yeah. Slippin, one of my favorites. Indigo, one of my favorites. Let's go, man.
Sky. You know, fuck it. Just listen.
Culture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a bit of me.
Yeah.
P.S. I think it's very obvious my admiration for Indigo. Please humble me if I overhype this track. Please humble me.
Hard times, bad vibes, we live in bad lives, the bad times. Added fuel to burn this damn fire, baptized in the drunken tears from my dad's eyes. Dad died the moment my mother packed up and left, cause he fucking chose the damn wine, sad eyes. Fuck, I'm looking in the mirror again. My sister built like bricks, she a solid bitch till the end. She was all I ever had when we would sit and pretend that life was like the Sims we played when we were sitting in bed. And when I wasn't present, she was sitting, slit and depressed. Being a it's bad lives, the bad times. Yeah. Hard times, bad vibes, we live in bad lives, the bad times. Added fuel to burn this damn fire, baptized in the drunken tears from my dad's eyes. Dad died the moment my mother packed up and left.
That whole scheme to open up is just... Hey, listen. Humble me if I deserve to be humbled. But right now...
Cause he fucking chose the damn wine, sad eyes. Fuck, I'm looking in the mirror again. My sister built like bricks, she a solid bitch till the end. She was all I ever had when we would sit and pretend that life was like the Sims we played when we were sitting in bed. And when I wasn't present, she was sitting, slit and depressed, being abused in the room over, wishing it ends. And her brother wasn't there while dad was sipping a red. We got conditioned to this prison, living sick in the head. My brother took a toke of crystal, I've been missing him since. My other homie got a pistol, solved his issues with death. This depression all around, addiction crippling. My other homie got...
Shout a fucking Arsenal shirt. Yeah? Arsenal. Hold tight. Shit. What do we think of shit? Anyway, man. Side objective complete. Let's go.
It ends. And her brother wasn't there while dad was sipping a red. We got conditioned to this prison, living sick in the head. My brother took a toke of crystal, I've been missing him since. My other homie got a pistol, solved his issues with death. This depression all around, addiction crippling men. Women living in conditions I wouldn't wish on my ex. But the road you choose to take be your destiny. I used to dream about the fucking cemetery and think of if the people will remember me. Cementing a legacy as a legend, but I let it be. Feel the pain from the pen I bleed, never ever leave. Spring from the pain, rain on everything. The weather heating up, the ashes of rappers in an urn as my centerpiece. I've been reminiscing on my past, bro. I told my dad that I forgive him, but it's hard, yeah. I told my mum, I'm sorry I broke your heart. Seeing your baby go to rehab from the window of your car. Never said this shit was easy, but I chose another path.
Okay, so I'm trying to do two things at once. Tala, yes, you should. I don't care if Wombat doesn't give you permission. I will do the same. How about that? How about every track Wombat has featured on, how about everyone just releases it at the same time? He can't stop us. He can't stop us, can he?
We go to rehab from the window of your car. Never said this shit was easy, but I chose another path. Met my missus, had a baby, then we had another start. It ain't all about the money, it's about the love you got. It ain't all about the
Right,
numbers.
sorry, now back to this track. I'm reading chat too much.
I'm sorry, everything, the weather heating up, the ashes of rappers in an urn is my centerpiece. I've been reminiscing on my past, bro. I told my dad that I forgive him, but it's hard, yeah. I told my mum, I'm sorry I broke your heart. Seeing your baby go to rehab from the window of your car. Never said this shit was easy, but I chose another path. Met my missus, had a baby, then we had another start. It ain't all about the money, it's about the love you got. It ain't all about the numbers when you at the fucking top. I ain't being humble anymore, I know that I'm a boss. I ain't rocking any Hugo, that's the type of time I'm on. I don't fuck with no Lacoste, cause I don't fucked around with Crocs. I ain't never rocking Crocs, cause I be Gucci to my socks. Rock a horse up on my shirt, I'll win the race to fight the odds. So, who you betting on? I'm a beast, like a motherfucking megalith.
The way he's tied in all of the brands into that scheme is so nice.
I don't fucked around with Crocs.
Yeah. Hey man, it happens. There's so many collabs that have not happened. That's just music though. That's not even hip hop. That's just music. There's more music made that doesn't get released than what does. That's just what happens.
In any Hugo, that's the type of time I'm on. I don't fuck with no Lacoste, cause I don't fucked around with Crocs. I ain't never rocking Crocs, cause I be Gucci to my socks. Rock a horse up on my shirt, I'll win the race to fight the odds. So, who you betting on? I'm a beast, like a motherfucking megalodon. If you want a war, get ready, I'm about to set it off. I never stop, get the bag and invest it on my brothers and my mother. For generations and beyond, I never stop, bro. That's the type of time.
By the way, I love to see the fact that in these shots here, obviously he's got his missus, got his kids, got his family, he's got Deezer there, man. Deezer's been such a big part on a music and personal level for Jordan. He screams about it, and I will double down and vouch for that guy as well. Deezer is a real one, man.
Win the race to fight the odds, so who you betting on? I'm a beast, like a motherfucking megalodon. If you want a war, get ready, I'm about to set it off. I never stop, get the bag and invest it on my brothers and my mother. For generations and beyond, I never stop, bro. That's the type of time I'm on. I do this for the nights when I was high, bro. I cried and sobbed, wishing for the pain to stop. Asking why I lost, then I found myself through music, writing life in all my songs. I ain't never been religious, but I live my life for God. So I live my life for me as I just smile from my cross. Set me free, whew, yeah, set me free. Let's go.
All right. Hard video, man. Slipping every time. I shout out Slipping so often, man. She deserves it. She just does. You know? Fans, that was the point I was just about to make. We have had a day of father figures. Hey, it's real shit, though. I would rather hear people talking about being a father than talking about silliness online. And there's a time and place for silliness, by the way. I would be a hypocrite if you see me in the club singing OneFour lyrics at the top of my lungs. Well, I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but you'd see me doing that. There's a time and place for it. But there's got to be a balance of things. And hey, in my personal time, this is more the vibe I'm on. The Kobie, the Indigo, the Tala kind of vibe. It's more my shit. Personally. And again, there's a time and place. Listen, I'm a grime fan. There's a time and place to hear someone talk about thumping someone in the side of their head. But, yeah. Alright, man, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Should we stay on the real rap steez for now? Shall we stay on it? Because I've heard a couple little birdies that told me that Rems has one of the hardest Sky sessions of all time. I'm excited. Right. Still got battery on that light. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's better. Alright. Can we hear a snippet of the track you have with Wombat? Should I do it? Should I do it? It will never come out. Jack's like, no, don't do it. What if I just...
She said go get help, I think there is another way. But why would I take the fun away? Like how the fuck am I meant to run away? I run towards my dream, straight tunnel gaze. I make it obvious in so many subtle ways. Dude, they're faded on, overthinking late at night. Even though I'm laying next to you, I hate to say goodnight. I'm just bracing for the fall, you know I'm afraid of heights.
Alright, that's it, that's all you're getting. That's all you're getting, that's all you're getting. Alright, we're moving on now. I can't give you the rest. Can't give you the rest. Can't give you the rest. Just give us the whole song. I'm sorry, Batsky, I'm sorry. There's also another artist on that track. Alright, anyway, Rems, Sky Sessions Freestyle, let's
you're
go.
watching Take Fly. Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, this is also 11 minutes. I don't know how much talking versus how much rapping, but I've heard this is a long one.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy Wings at Take Flight. We
Wings, that jacket is hard.
out here today.
Wings is always dripped out, man. Always dripped out. Jack, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
All away from Adelaide.
Well, that's why we haven't dropped it, because, you know, he's a fan. He's a freaky ass. He's a 6'9" guard.
My guy Rems of BTRG in the building.
How we going?
Bro, how you going, cuz?
I'm going great, man.
That voice is iconic already, bro, all right?
Onways, I haven't heard about Onways, but I like the look of it. Onways, if you see this, send me that jacket, please.
I'm fucking ready for
That
this
jacket
one. If
is
you
it.
don't
That
know
jacket's
Rems
hard.
already, you would have seen him on Sky Sessions Fly 16 competition. Absolutely fucking kill it, bro. I think he came in a close second or third on that final poll.
Lacked on the poll.
But he had to come in here, bro. We had to get a run back after that. I'm not going to hold this one up anymore because we're fucking king.
Oh, so Rems lost out to Riley P. Shout out Riley P.
Bro. Anyway, appreciate you coming all the way over here, by the way, cuz.
But Rems had to be like, oh, yo. Fuck a vote. Fuck the fan base. I've got bars, though.
It's a bit of a
You know what I'm
distance.
saying?
Appreciate the opportunity, man.
Let's fucking do it,
Let's
bro.
go.
Hey, it's your boy Wings. It's Rems. It's Take Flight. Sky Sessions. Kick it in, Big D. Let's go, bro.
All right, I've heard a couple things from Rems, and I really like the lane he goes down. But the one criticism I've had is I wish he could tighten up his just tighten everything up a little bit. That has been my only criticism of hearing him so far. Let's see what he does with Sky Sessions.
Come on.
Shout out Harley. Shout out Peeps. Rems. BTRG. Shout out Adelaide all the way.
Whole damn city.
Guys. Adelaide's going the hardest right now. Do we agree? Because I agree.
Rems. BTRG.
I agree.
Shout out Adelaide all the way.
Whole damn city.
I used to say it was Brisbane, and I still have a lot of respect. I'd still say they're in second. Yeah. And I used to have Melbourne at top. Sydney has never been first place for me. It's never been first place for me.
Sky Sessions.
But a lot of love for Sydney, though. So much love for Sydney. I guess Sydney has a lot more coming out of it as well. So it... Pause. Sydney has the most output. So it means you get highs and lows.
Let's go.
Rems in the building, huh? Come on.
You on the top rope, but I got leather. This ain't frog splash. Rappers sing they Sally.
WWE bars, let's go.
You on the top rope, but I got leather. This ain't frog splash. Rappers sing they Sally, but they looking like some Tom Hanks. You ain't got a Roscoe, they cut it down as compact. Took a wrong turn, you put the blade inside the wrong back. Sorry, I've been quiet. I didn't contact my contact.
Come on.
One more time.
You on the top rope, but I got leather, this ain't frog splash. Rappers think they sully, but they looking like some Tom Hanks. You ain't got a Roscoe, they cut it down as compact. Took a wrong turn, you put the blade inside the wrong back. Sorry, I've been quiet, I didn't contact my contacts. They say they wanted violence, I want silence and cognac. But if you think it's necessary, give me the contract. I'll sign it all in blood and put a price on your top hat. I step inside this galleria, looking like a gallery. I don't pray to none above, inadequate reality. Arm, leg, arm, head, I'm like anatomy. You say you're shooting for the stars, I'm guarding all this galaxy. Designer blades in a Damascus like it's Valerie. Ever since I came back, these rappers looking panicky. Your father's such a bitch, how can you be sons of anarchy? Always been duality, affliction like it's amity. Fake it till you make it, but the submarine is certified. They wanna go IAmChazza, but got 20 yells like murder side. Acting like they wavy, couch surfing at like 35. I think you'll be the last to lose, just because you're first to ride. They sitting in an Audi RS6 and they got merchandise. Sitting in your room alone and know that you'll be first to buy. Demons at your back, forked tongues and icy serpent size. Trapped inside a purgatory, angels always first to fly. Wifey always hold me down. This ain't Keisha Becky tracks. Polo hat and hoodie, you can trust her. Both the Teddy's match. She not a trap.
Nah, man, pull it. Come
on.
Shout out Harley.
That Sons of
Shout
Anarchy.
out Peeps.
My
Rems,
goodness.
BTRG. Shout out Adelaide all the way.
Whole damn city.
What?
Sky Sessions.
Let's go.
Rems in the building, huh? Come on.
This is... Rems, do you keep this up for 10 minutes? I want to... So remember what I said... Okay, so remember when I criticized Rems before about just tightening everything up? This is tightened up. Get what I'm saying? This is that... Just that little bit of polish that I just wanted from the couple of other tracks. Because I think lyrically, I know he's there. Fuck yes, this is my kind of shit. Let's go.
You on the top rope, but I got leather, this ain't frog splash. Rappers think they sully, but they looking like some Tom Hanks. You ain't got a Roscoe, they cut it down as compact. Took a wrong turn, you put the blade inside the wrong back. Sorry, I've been quiet, I didn't contact my contacts. They say they wanted violence, I want silence and cognac. But if you think it's necessary, give me the contract. I'll sign it all in blood and put a price on your top hat. I step inside this galleria, looking like a gallery. I don't pray to none above, inadequate reality. Arm, leg, arm, head, I'm like anatomy. You say you're shooting for the stars, I'm guarding all this galaxy. Designer blades in a Damascus like it's Valerie. Ever since I came back, these rappers looking panicky. Your father's such a bitch, how can you be sons of anarchy? Always been duality, affliction like it's amity. Fake it till you make it, but the submarine is certified. They wanna go IAmChazza, but got 20 yells like murder side. Acting like they wavy, couch surfing at like 35. I think you'll be the last to lose, just because you're first to ride. They sitting in an Audi RS6 and they got merchandise. Sitting in your room alone and know that you'll be first to buy. Demons at your back, forked tongues and icy serpent size. Trapped inside a purgatory, angels always first to fly. Wifey always hold me down. This ain't Keisha Becky tracks. Polo hat and hoodie, you can trust her. Both the Teddy's match. She not a trap queen. I'ma sing to her like Fetty Wap. Odds on in my favor, I invest and I get plenty back.
There's so many. I can't break it all down. I'm not going to break it all down. But yes, 20 L's like Murder Side, Fetty Wap. There's so many bars that are there. You guys are smart enough. But the inner custom, I was about to say how it links all together is disgustingly good. Why are you unaware? Because we're not given enough shine to artists like this, because we're all focused on the bullshit. That's why. Because there's a lot of bullshit going round in this scene right now, and I've had enough. So I'm gonna pick and choose what the fuck I listen to, and I'd rather listen to Kobie Dee, I'd rather listen to Indigo, I'd rather listen to Talakai, I'd rather listen to Rems. Why? Because that's real fucking shit. You're welcome.
Not a trap queen, I'ma sing to her like Fetty Wap. Odds on in my favor, I invest and I get plenty back. It's time for me to take flight. Wings, you know I'm packed and ready.
Stop looking away from the mic. I can hear it in the mix. Face the fucking microphone and stop talking away from the mic like this. Face the fucking mic when you rap. Rems, I'm gonna give you one of them if you keep looking away.
Done in my favor, I invest and I get plenty back. It's time for me to take flight. Wings, you know I'm packed and ready.
Come on, bro.
Resurrection got me feeling like a Machiavelli. Pouring liquor for my dead friends and toasting adversaries. Talking to the sky like my friends are turned imaginary. Straight to be my sanctuary. You just think they're treacherous. Devil in the detail. We always been perfectionists. Audi making noise. Heads turning like the exit.
That's right. The mic's not even. Is the mic even pointing towards his mouth correctly? I don't think it is. I think that's why. I think they've had to make up for this in the mix.
Devil in the detail, we always been perfectionists. Out here making noise, heads turning like the exorcist. This money making sense now, I understand what pressure is. Diamonds on the bezel turning friends into a
okay, inner schemes, inner rhyming schemes. So that is a great example of how it works. So
this money making sense now, I understand what pressure is.
So, wait.
Making noise, heads turning like the exorcist. This money making sense now, I understand what pressure is.
This money making sense now. I'm learning what the pressure is. Okay. Because what does pressure make?
Diamonds on the bezel turning.
Right, so he's talking. Diamonds weren't in that pressure bar. The pressure was to do with money. But then he links into the first word of the next bar is diamonds. And then what the diamond pressure makes diamonds, and diamonds are worth money. So that's how you link everything together. And it is just word association for the most part. But it really just ties everything together so nicely. Do you get what I'm saying?
They treacherous, devil in the detail. We always been perfectionists. Out here making noise, heads turning like the.
Okay, even then, devil in the something, and then the next bar is about turning heads like the Exorcist. You see, it just all ties together. Everything is daisy chained together.
Exorcist, this money making sense now. I understand what pressure is. Diamonds on the bezel turning friends into a pessimist. This is like the art of war turns subs into a president. This ain't in your DNA. You dig away, no evidence. I'm doing this for sport now. I make it look so effortless. Facts. Who are you to question it? I think you're all delusional. Money come in bands. Yours is rolled up in a cubicle. We all want to be rich of pain, destruction, always beautiful. They want to see our life on page, we live it like a musical.
And just the imagery, destruction is so beautiful. Like just yeah, the imagery, man.
Rich of pain, destruction, always beautiful. They want to see our life on page, we live it like a musical. White glove on one hand, this eulogy, your funeral. Talk a big game, but talk the dogs like Dr. Doolittle. Irrefutable, undeniable, and indisputable. At best, you're all acquaintances, the feeling isn't mutual. Rappers, little reindeers, my DMs only D&Ms. They want to pay for features, but that doesn't mean I'll be your friend. Fuck the straight and narrow, I won't stop until I see the bends. Push button start, now I don't have any reasons left. They say I couldn't do it, Wings. Sit back and watch me. There's a few G's left, but I'm just killing them softly. I told you this is Ricky Bobby, hands Volkanovski, but the autumn is the octagon, the hands on you costly. Always feeling nonchalant, be hands Volkanovski me. There's a few G's left, but I'm just killing them softly. I told you this is Ricky.
I only just clocked the Fuji's bar. The Fuji's killing me softly to his song. A Fuji, oh my god, it all ties together.
Sit back and watch me. There's a few G's left, but I'm just killing them softly. I told you this is Ricky Bobby, hands Volkanovski, but the autumn is the octagon, the hands on you costly.
I'm just trying to get the Ricky Bobby if it was like the Talladega Nights kind of reference, but yeah, Volkanovski UFC Red.
Always feeling nonchalant, there's frost in the dumpy. Goose feather jacket, but the duck always comfy. Don't wanna hear no drill track, I'm sick of these zombies. I'ma leave you in the desert and that Simpson ain't Monty. They want me on a shirt, but I got faces on a Jubilee. The winter's coming, gotta turn it up a few degrees. I don't see an end to all these rumors, all just news to me. Never drop the ball, I take a step back and I shoot for through. Shirt, but I got faces on a Jubilee. The winter's coming, gotta turn it up a few degrees. I don't see an end to all these rumors, all just news to me. Never drop the ball, I take a step back and I shoot for 3.
Come on, bro. How many come on bros can we get? And how many breaths you gotta take?
A lot of breaths.
You got any breaths in there or what, guys?
Couple left.
Let's go, bro.
Shout out Nebs on the beat every single time, yeah?
Hey, shout out Nebs, bro. Hope you're good over there, cuz.
We're doing 160 bars today.
100 what?
160.
Someone turn the aircon on, cuz. Let's go.
I lock the safe in all these combinations, customado. They get slept when they rush in. I'm on my Ivan Drago, Burgundy and Nebbiolo. Looking like some crushed tomato. Wanna see our name in lights, we suffer in the dark though. Economy to first class, I turn these numbers hollow. Not hard to be the best when the others will set the bar low. I wanna feel something, but I feel nothing in this heart though. Snakes inside your corner.
Okay, Wings is complimenting him. He is taking breaths. You can hear the pattern of his breaths. It's just, he just has it on lock. That's all. It's just smart rhyme schemes, are just allowing yourself breathing spaces, but he's not double timing his way for a ridiculous amount of time. Like, Wombat is someone who runs for so long with, and I don't know where the guy breathes. That's an example of mad breath control. I'd say Rems is pretty, again, not to take away from it, but like it's pretty standard in that regard.
Others will set the bar low.
Breath.
I wanna feel something, but I feel nothing in this heart though.
Breath.
Snakes inside your corner, but you went and let that grass grow.
Breath.
You ain't a Vardo, Narco, or Gustavo. I see
Breath.
the silk shirts, but you don't check out like the barcode. Looking like amigos, so they rapping like a.
If you listen carefully, you can hear them as well, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah.
I see the silk shirts, but you don't check out like the barcode. Looking like amigos, so they rapping like a Quavo. I puff on this for winter, say Fendi, it's Ferragamo. Leonardo with Sponduli, my Julie be looking Margot. Polo on my body, got plenty, you'll screaming Marco. These narbars will find your address and come by the carload. They wanna make you well, then I got friends like Donnie Darko. There's bodies that I can't show. Honest, I just want a reason. True be on some life support, and I'm the one to stop a beating. Irish blood with all the ghosts I see, I feel like Tommy Egan. Beefing over postcodes, the doctors trying to stop the bleeding.
Power scheme is nice.
Everyone's your brother, now your family has lost its meaning. Following the trends, and then you change up when it's not in season. Winning or we're losing. I don't get the urge to swap allegiance. Never got my flowers, but I guess it's just the cost of leaving. A lot of raging like it's something that you felt was yours. The king is back from war, they shook my hand and held the door. Saying that you self-made, I think you just self-absorbed.
Rems, if you're still here, how long have you been rapping for? I'm actually curious. How long have you been rapping for? How long have you been putting out music for? Zealous, I haven't heard Seth Sentry's new stuff, but I will keep an eye out actually because I'm a huge fan of Seth Sentry.
Don't wanna see you vulnerable, don't wanna hear your shelter doors. I just think you seldom short from everything you take off. You say that you're the best in Oz, but you forget an A dot. They forget you quickly if you.
Say that again one more time.
Everything you take off, you say that you're the best in Oz, but you forget an A dot.
10-year break. Yeah, so he's a vet. He's a vet. So you've done your hard yards. You've done your hard yards. A Dot hasn't been active for a very long time. Actively, no, he can't be the best of all time. In my humble opinion, he is the best. I'd still say, like, when people say, like, Curses to go, I can fully understand because of the consistency and the influence. And I will never take that away. And if you want to say Hilltop Hoods, if you want to say fucking whoever else, fine. But if we're talking about the best ability-wise to ever do it, I will argue A Dot with anyone. Anyone. Fight me about it.
I listen, you seldom short from everything you take off. You say that you're the best in Oz, but you forget an A dot. They forget you quickly if you ever take some days off. We profit off this jungle, this ain't Amazon like Bezos. Yeah, purple rain and make the pain stop. They took his slide into my DMs, I'm going K-dot. They all wanna talk a lot until it's time to face off. They all got the ammo, but don't wanna catch a stray shot. K-pop, looking like your uniform, a puffer vest. Keep the belly on, cause we don't wanna see your busted head. Adelaide the Mecca got me feeling like a Makachev. Baba named Muhammad, but the blade will only touch your neck. I wanna suffer cause it only makes you suffer less. I want emotion, can't you feel it in your fucking chest? They'll saying run it up, I think you should run it less. Maybe I'm a cut above, the reason you should cut a check. Maybe I'm just negative, maybe it's my attitude. Maybe I just learnt a lot and now I show my gratitude. I just wanna see your soul, it doesn't really matter who. Take a look yourself and determine who's looking back at you.
Tell him, bro. Fuck an LA.
Let's go.
Let's fucking keep it going. 160 bars, you reckon, bro?
160.
Want a few breaths before kicking this next one or what? No. Let's go, cuz. Adelaide in the building.
I'm gonna slow it down on this one though, yeah? Sort of.
We're cool with that, bro.
Shout out Adelaide all the way, yeah?
Everyone out of Adelaide too, bro. He's making some noise right now.
Fans, I was just about to say, I don't know if my brain can lock in for another 4 minutes of rap. I don't know if my brain... There was shit that was starting to fly over my head in that last one. Because my brain... This is the problem I have with certain artists. It's so tiring to listen to them. Because there's so much substance. I rate it, don't get me wrong, it's great because there's so much replay value. Especially when you go for 10 minutes like this. But fuck me, man.
I left you at my best and then I came back at my pinnacle. Surrounded by this liquor, I'm not picky, I go fill 'em all. Hendrix with a soda, it's not Kendrick by the swimming pool. Money only multiplies, you understand your principles. Scary times, if nothing to lose, you feel invincible. I left you flowers at the door, them buds are not medicinal. I saying sorry for my past, cause what I done's unthinkable. Displaying all my pain and my loved ones think it's typical. I promise I'm not sick at all, maybe I'm just one at one. It's Hunger Games inside this capital, but it's not Ramadan. Winter's getting colder, I'm impatient till the summer comes. Nothing but my father's disappointment, but my mother's son. What's done is done, I don't talk a lot of speculate. You say you stand your ground, but you gotta lay in the bed. You make actions before the questions, forgive me but I don't hesitate. Took so many losses, smaller things are there to celebrate. I know these words will resonate, we learn from all the consequences. Do this for myself, I ain't never asked to want your mention. Give a fuck what block you reppin', time is up, they block the entrance. Georgia Smith and blue lights, the only option, hopping fences. Chapters with the editor, brother they won't drop the sentence. Scared to know the answers, only reason you don't want the questions. Swear that we all want the tension, but we gotta swap the lenses. Say you wanna pay the price, but you don't want the cost and effort.
Going for a walk. Going for a fucking walk. Wind me up.
This is a whole ass
logic, I promise I'm not sick at all. Maybe I'm just one at one. It's Hunger Games inside this capital, but it's not Ramadan. Winter's getting colder, I'm impatient till the summer comes. Nothing but my father's disappointment, but my mother's son. What's done is done, I don't talk a lot of speculate. You say you stand your ground, but you gotta lay in the bed. You make actions before the questions, forgive me but I don't hesitate. Took so many losses, smaller things are there to celebrate. I know these words will resonate, we learn from all the consequences. Do this for myself, I ain't never asked to want your mention. Give a fuck what block you reppin', time is up, they block the entrance. Georgia Smith and blue lights, the only option, hopping fences. Chapters with the editor, brother they won't drop the sentence. Scared to know the answers, only reason you don't want the questions. Swear that we all want the tension, but we gotta swap the lenses. Say you wanna pay the price, but you don't want the cost and effort.
Bro, this is a whole ass Rem cypher.
We're doing a whole EP on Take Flight, bro.
Rems on Rems on Rems cypher. We got an EP, we got an album. Nah, bro. I don't want to say shit right now. I just want to
let's just keep going.
Keep doing your thing, bro. It's Rems, bro. It's Sky Sessions. Take Flight.
I want this chain, I had the VVS. Rolling with a rainbow coloured bezel. You won't see me rest, they want the director's cut, but you won't see the BTS. I watch you fall apart and I just gather all the pieces left. Claiming that they top shelf, brother you will reach your best. This PTS, always bringing on my CBF. Saying that you FTP, I've seen a PDF. Just a bunch of visitors, but brother you can be my guest. You never got your flowers, I got mine, but all the fall apart and I just gather all the pieces left. Claiming that they top shelf, brother you will reach your best. This PTS, always bringing on my CBF. Saying that you FTP, I've seen a PDF. Just a bunch of visitors, but brother you can be my guest. You never got your flowers, I got mine, but all the pedals drop. Saying that you first shooters, you can be my guest. You never got your flowers, I got mine, but all the pedals drop.
You never got your flowers, I got mine, but all the petals drop. Just the imagery on it, man.
PTS, always bringing on my
I got my flowers a long time ago. The petals have dropped, they have wilted and fallen because I had mine from time ago. Chazza doing the Chazza walk. I've done walk-offs for time.
The director's cut, but you won't see the BTS. I watch you fall apart and I just gather all the pieces left. Claiming that they top shelf, brother you will reach your best. This PTS, always bringing on my CBF. Saying that you FTP, I've seen a PDF. Just a bunch of visitors, but brother you can be my guest. You never got your flowers, I got mine, but all the pedals drop. Saying that you first shooters, you a bunch of cheddar bobs. Say you're whipping in the kitchen, you ain't got the kettle on. Fans becoming rappers, but you lackers should just get a job. I'm not letting up.
Oh.
Off in the morning, you will respectfully S&D my check, I need my checker, you can S my D. Flying birds inside this street, but this ain't sesame. This ain't Bethlehem, but crosses on the dresser next to me. I don't want to save you.
Thank you, Manners. A great point. It's not about how long he's rapping for, it's the level of quality he's rapping at for this long. Everybody's got a 10 out of 10 16 somewhere. My man's got a 16 out of 10 for 10 minutes.
I'm just hoping you remember me for evil or for good. I've never lost my integrity, never lost my line of sight. Ride or die my pedigree, protecting all this energy. The devil knocks, I let him in. Look at this in retrospect, I write it down and reminisce. They'll say they walk the talk, but I'm just gonna let them sprint. You a bunch of squares, you all caught up in these sentences. 100 different sides of me, but trust that this my medicine.
Come on, bro.
Let's go.
Come on, bro. Hey, if anyone at home doesn't play his back straight afterwards, you're stupid, bro. How many bars you missing every time?
160.
Was that 160? We're done now?
Yeah, 160.
Cuz, bro. Come on, bro. And this is
on.
exactly why sometimes you just got to take that fucker flight, bro. I appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate it, bro.
Bro. All right. Like I said.
All right, let's have a serious conversation. Is that the hardest Sky Sessions yet? I think that might top Indigos and Barkers. I think it might actually top Indigos and Barkers. That's S tier shit right there. Yeah, man has said it. Man has said it. Sexa puts Indigos just above. Regardless, that's 2 out of 3. That's top 3. 2 out of 3. Adelaide represent, man. That might be the best one yet. And the reason I put Indigos above Barkers is because I thought they were both 10 out of 10 freestyles, but Indigo does 10 out of 10 for longer. So by the same logic, Rems does 10 out of 10 for longer than Indigo. So by my own logic, I can't not put this top. And the only way you top this is doing 10 out of 10 for 12 minutes, or 14 minutes, or 15 minutes. Nerves was good. I think we left Nerve in the top 10. Barker is third now. Yeah, maybe. But I still think hers and Indigos are interchangeable to an extent. Because I still love Barker's. I still love Barker's so much. That she's still number one for character. Just personality and character in hers. Just oozes. But lyricism... I ain't just saying it because Rems is here either. Because I know Indigo watches. I know Barker watches. I know, you know... 90% of the artists I cover watch, whether it's live or in their own time, they watch it, which I'm very blessed for. But yeah, that might be the hardest one yet. Like to the point where like I'd put that up there with like LG's Goombag type shit. Like I'd put it up there with it. Maybe not better, but like, you know what I mean? We're talking about that category of freestyle now. I'm going to be a prick again and be like Rems when are me and you hopping on a beat. I'm a prick. I'm an absolute prick. I'm an absolute prick. I did it with Tyler earlier and I'm going to do it with Rems now. Nah, Zexa, don't do them like that, man. It take anyone to hop on a fucking freestyle platform and have your shit judged. It's not easy, man. Not easy. Until you've done it yourself, I don't want to hear people talk about. Well, I said that to an extent, but there's only so far your opinion can go unless you've done it yourself. Not atting you like that, bro, but like, yeah. But yeah, I think that's the hardest take flight Sky Sessions of all time. To date. To the 28th of July, 2024. Cool wings right now. That's it. That's it. Fuck, man. That's hard. That's hard. What do I... Alright. Two songs and then we're ending. We'll do Melbourne's track and A-Girl's track. And then we're done for today. I think, because I don't think my brain can do it anymore. That'll take us to around about the 3-hour mark as well. I think this is solid stream. Rem, shout out to you, my guy. I'm gonna message you after this stream. Actually, I'm gonna make sure to do that. All right. Damn, we didn't even get around to Shadows EP either. Maybe next week. All right. Ryan King featuring Melbourne. They have collabed before. This is another collaboration by these two. Brotherhood music. Let's go. A-Girl dropped. She did. We'll leave A-Girl best for last. No worries, cuz. Much love. All right.
This shit right here. For motivational purposes only. The King's back.
Shout out Zach. Zach, bro.
This is real rap. Hey.
Cranborn.
Listen, for my kids to live good, it's all I ever want to get my oozes out the hood. It's all I ever want to stack that paper like I should. It's all I ever.
See, people want to say that there ain't good music. There's good music, man. You just got to look for it.
Wanted that, hated what I'm becoming. Just tell them I'm up and coming for my rest to live good. It's all I ever want to get my oozes out the hood. It's all I ever wanted, stack that paper like I should. It's all I ever wanted, that hated what I'm becoming. Just tell them I'm up and coming. I was on the road, I ain't talking shows.
It ain't the Indigo catchphrase, it's the Pot of Paper catchphrase. Real rap back in style, real back in style. That's Pot of Paper's thing, and Indigo liked it and took it and run with it. If you listen to his Sky Sessions Take Flight interview, he mentions it there as well. So Indigo is pushing that narrative, but the original term is from Pot of Paper. So if you like all of the things that we've been rating today, go listen to... If you haven't listened to Pot of Paper and you want UK shit, go listen to Pot of Paper. His album, Real Back in Style, is a 10 out of 10 album. Now think about how often I say that. I give Kobie's a 9. So now imagine what I would give Pot... Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, the rest we're going to focus on Australia. But if I have one plug outside of that, it's Pot of Paper. As Rich G types it there, Potter like Harry Potter and Paper, P-A-Y-P-E-R.
Just tell them I'm up and coming. I was on the road, I ain't talking shows. Soul sandwich bags, nothing less than quarter O's. Never call my bros, yeah, I do it on my own. Keep this shit away from my family that's back at home. Cause my mama raised me better. No, it wasn't clever, only hear me yelling cheese when I only see the cheddar. Keep my business private anyway, and stay together. Rappers slipping on me like the last letter. Z. We've been doing this shit since MP3.
Ryan King, this is solid. I like this.
Low-key, they really
don't like it? Fair enough.
If you ain't got a dream, you ain't got nothing. Play my part in the team, by any means, let's get the money. I remember them days with empty stomachs, nose was runny. When you broke, it's a joke, they laugh at you like it was funny. In the hood, lad, I was robbing. Where I'm from, it was common. No common ground with the enemy. Fuck them, that was the problem. What's for my kids to live good. It's all I ever want to get my oozes out the hood. It's all I ever wanted, stack that paper like I should. It's all I ever wanted, that hated what I'm becoming. Just tell them I'm up and coming for my rest to live good. It's all I ever wanted, get my oozes out the hood. It's all I ever wanted, stack that paper like I should.
I was about to say, are these man brothers? Because they look alike a lot.
All I ever wanted, that hated what I'm becoming. Just tell them I'm up and coming.
Melbourne, let's go.
I've been on the roads, this time doing shows. Still I'm bagging product, differences is with some clothes. Still I made it.
Wait, so they're doing proper. So is this the same proper as NASA Nova? Didn't see these man collabing, but if so, that's an interesting collab.
Doing shows, still I'm bagging product, differences is with some clothes. Still I made $1, just not with the eyes and nose. Turn my business into business, it comes with more highs and lows. We can't live off any streams and get it by any means. I ain't genuine, but always root for dollars in these jeans. How we say we real, turning out and brothers in the fiends and post on our Instagram and sharing loyalty means. See, I done had a lot of money, also with no money. Worked a 9 to 5, pay bills with nothing to show.
This is proper with no ER. This is proper, just prop R. Okay, and then there's proper. It's not proper, it's proper.
Had the brothers in the fiends and post on our Instagram and sharing loyalty means. See, I done had a lot of money, also with no money. Worked a 9 to 5, pay bills with nothing to show for me. What the hell we selling drugs? Cause honest was slow money. Had some brothers on that tick and that money drove boys from me. Lad, I lived it and I learned. Had to make my own. When the ritual broke, you see the circle around you.
Yeah, I get it, because they both also have tracks called Proper as well, if I'm not mistaken. Well, obviously NASA just dropped his, but Melbourne had an OG track called Proper from a couple years back. Look at the bag, is proper. Have I heard Life? No, but Solo has always banged on about Life. I've heard of Life. I've heard a little bit from him, but I've never tapped him properly. But yes, Life is a hard R&B artist from what I understand.
Then I learned, had to make my earn. When the ritual broke, you see the circle round you turn. Questioning my loyalty for stories that you heard. I like the fire, sit and watch the bridges burn. Cause all I want is for my kids to live good. It's all I ever want to get my oosters out the hood. It's all I ever wanted, stack that paper like I should. It's all I ever wanted, that hated what I'm becoming. Just telling mom I've been coming for my rest to live good. It's all I ever wanted, get my oosters out the hood. It's all I ever wanted, stack that paper like I should. It's all I ever wanted, that hated what I'm becoming. Just telling mom I've been coming.
Hard. I like this. I like this track. Hey, music's been good today, man. Music has been good today. Directed by Zach Gobero. Hard. I like that Ryan King and Melbourne track. I like it a lot. Good track. Gonna rate it at 7. No, I'm gonna rate it at 7.5. I'm gonna rate it at 7.5. I like it. 7.5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about that. I'm about that. We're going to finish on A-Girl. Pause. We're going to finish with A-Girl's newest release from 10 days ago, Can't Be You. I have heard the preview on Instagram. I already know I like this track, but let's listen to it in full. Let's see what the video is saying. Who directed this? Video credits. Slippin'. I said slippin'. All right. Let's go. A-Girl. I know that bit.
Lying, you say you got it, that can't be you. You pull up, you.
Yeah, pull up. Pull up. Let's go. We've had a lot of rap shit today. Just give me a little R&B in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's been a good day for music, people. Let's go.
Lying, you say you got it, that can't be you. You pull up, you start a riot. You're trying to shoot right out on anybody. Don't got a clue, I don't want any part in what you do. I'm going fast, can't catch up to my pace. 2-seater, 3 shorties, and we on the way to Hardy. Rolling up the molly, and I'll make sure.
I love that. The lyrics on the back of the jacket, that's hard.
These shorties and we on the way to Hardy. Rolling up the molly and I'll make sure it Bacardi. Probably know everybody in here, but still I'm private. Honestly, I'd rather.
I love that. That's such a simple idea, but I love it, just projecting the lyrics onto different surfaces. It's like a lyric video within the video. I love that. If I ever steal that, my credit fully goes to A-Girl and Slip Him. Because I love that. It's fucking hard. I don't know if they're the first ones to do it or not. It's probably been done somewhere else in the world, but it's the first time I've seen it. I love it.
Probably know everybody in here, but still I'm private. Honestly, I'd rather be with you right now. Trying to keep my promises to you right now. So who's timed out? Maybe in another life it's you and I. Baby, you need a job, you need a suit and tie. I can't be the only one to provide. It's given, how come you don't do me right?
But Snowy, you've got a new track called Gelato.
Lying, you say you got it, that can't be you pull up, you start a riot. You're trying to shoot right out on anybody. Don't got a clue, I don't want any part in what you do. Can't believe you're comfortable with the ups, man. You're treacherous, I can't be giving more to my next man. It's obvious that I got more love in my left hand than all of his, but I'll be taking all of his kids like an orphanage. You can't come over here and make demands like that. It's past 2, I'm not your girl, so I don't answer back. You said I'm evil, why'd I have to break your heart like that? Cause hurt people, thought I told you that. Honestly, I'd rather be with you right now. Sliding through the city with the view right now.
Gelato is an artist that hits hard. Okay.
Lying, you say you got it, that can't be you pull up, you start a riot. You're trying tryna shoot right out on anybody. Don't got a clue, I don't want any part in what you do. You say you got it, that can't be you pull up, you start a riot. You tryna shoot right.
Baby boy, I'd rather be with you linking in the city right now. But you on bullshit, you trying to chase down ops, I don't want to hear it. How greedy. How irresponsible. Could be cruising with the city with a view right now. You're wasting time. Nah, Gelato calling you. It's a mad track. Dropping an EP soon though. Love to hear that. Love to hear artists putting out music. Alright, Gelato, I'll keep that name in mind. I am going to end stream after this, but I'm going to keep that name in mind, cuz.
Right out on anybody. Don't got a clue, I don't want any part in what you do.
HP. Oh, A-Girl's collab with so many great artists. Her collab with JC, Sydney Young'uns. Fucking yeah. But A-Girl's always gone hard. Always gone hard. Always rated her. Zex, I know you mentioned Billy Marie as well. Also another artist that just dummy good, man. Alright. Yeah, that video is sick. But fuck, Shopify don't pay me
Supercharge
enough.
your business.
No, you don't pay me enough. I'm so stoked to hear Complete's album tomorrow. Very, very gassed for that. And I just need something to, you know what? How about this? How about that? No idea, bro. What has been your favorite thing from today? I'd still say it has to be Kobie Dee's EP, because Kobie Dee was amazing, but Rems is... Wait, let me just go through the history of what I've listened to. Alright, let me just run through very quickly and summarize my basic thoughts on what I've heard today. OneFour, Proven Wrong, 7.5. Tommy Gun JM's Kill, 4. Nasanova Proper, 35. Kobie Dee's entire EP, a 9. Talakai's Fear or Love, 7.5. Indigo's Hard Times, Bad Vibes, 8 to 8.5. Rems' Sky Sessions, a 10. Ryan King featuring Melbourne, All I Ever Wanted, 7. 7.5. A-Girl Can't Be You, 7.5. It's been a good day for music, man. It's been a good day for music. Yeah, man. Yeah. Fuck, man. We've had some good... This is what I'm saying. There is good music out there, people. Just stop listening to the bullshit. If you don't want to hear bullshit, don't tune into it, man. There is good stuff otherwise. Rems, I'll be harsh personally. I rate it at 9 because it actually lost its charm because of how long it went. That's fair. That is a fair enough comment, bro. It can be seen as too long. That is fine to say. I mean, it is a whole EP, basically. It's a 4-track EP in a fucking freestyle. You're not... Don't think you're in the wrong for saying that. Yeah. I will. So if you're about tomorrow, people, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to go through Complete's entire album. Play my favorite Pot of Paper track. I think I'm going to get copyrighted. Should we say fuck it? Nah, I'm not. But hey, I tell you what I will do. If you want a... Wait, I've got to spell this right. If you want a track to go listen to after this stream, Pot of Paper, Gangsta Rights, Part 1. Not Part 2 featuring 9s, Part 1. One of my favourite songs of all time. That OneFour finna get copyrighted anyway. Probably, to be fair. Probably. But I'll reduce the chances of it. Yeah, man. Shout out to everyone. Big big love. It's been a quiet stream, but you, man, have kept it ticking along. Zexa, Fienza, especially, you've been commenting like crazy this stream. Rich G, appreciate you also. Everybody else that's been tuning in, Johnny, Custom, Rems, Tala. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, for tuning in and keeping this moving, man. It's nice. And it means as well, when it's quiet, I get to interact with all of you, you know, nothing really gets missed. So, yeah, man, hope everyone's good. Complete album tomorrow as a bonus stream. All right, Jaden, appreciate it. Guys, appreciate it, man. Have a good one. Take